And welcome into Wildcat Gym as we're ready here at Artesia for Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. So looking for a district battle, and thank you very much to all of our sponsors. We'll be hearing from them shortly again, and we're going to get this underway here in just a few minutes. Let's set the scene quickly. I'm Dawn Morgan, and Wildcat Basketball is on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. So all right, we will get the audio up maybe just a little bit. Get the audio up and try to boost that up just a little bit. We'll see. Since I'm being told the audio is a little bit low, so we will do that. Hopefully get that up and get that without blasting maybe, but we'll see. All right, so let's continue as we have a few more minutes left on this pregame clock. Your Lady Cats come in at 13-10 overall, 1-2 in district. They are ranked third in district. They are number 8 in New Mexico 4A, 33rd overall. They come in last, losing to Portales 40-74. After tonight, next up, they will be home. They get to play the last 2 district games at home against Goddard Tuesday, and then wrapping it up next Friday. So the Artesia Lady Bulldogs come in at 9-13. They are 1-2 in district. They are ranked second in district, though, and they are number 15 in New Mexico 4A and 53rd in New Mexico overall. Under head coach Pollard, here is your lineup. Number 11 is Brooklyn Fuentes, 12 is Brooklyn Thacker, 14 is Carmen Harvey, 20 is Kaylee Padilla, 21 is Ashton Kraft, 22 is Jenna Whitmire, 23 is Nyla Archie, 25 is Desiree Savoy, 32 is Hattie Harrison, 33 is Avery Frederick, 34 is Zaylee Greer, and 42 is Grayson Kuykendall, and 45 is Peyton Barella. Pretty big roster, pretty long one for these Artesia girls who are showing a little vulnerability this year, but never count Artesia out. They are an excellent program. They are deep, and even when they're not having a stellar year, they're still always solid, very competitive, and the Lady Cats will have their hands full against them, having lost to them already once in district. We'll see what happens here tonight as the Artesia girls last lost to Goddard. It was a squeaker, though, on Friday night, 48-49. Just a 1-point game there as the Lady Bulldogs almost knocked off Goddard. And next up for them will be at Portales on the road on Tuesday. And I think we'll probably take a timeout here in just a moment. Let's run down the roster real quick, and then we'll save the starters coming up. Let's see. I don't know. We had a JV game, of course, before this, so they're looking like they're ready to play, but we'll see. I think they'll line up, and we'll do the national anthem. We'll see. Under head coach Chief Bridgeforth, number 3 is Paisha Gonzalez, 4 is Carly Knapp, 5 is Aubrey Aranda, 10 is Braylon Hernandez, 12 is Malaya Castro, 14 is Ashlyn Barunda, 22 is Leslie Corral, 23 is Zoe Blackwell, 24 is Jabri Rios, 42 is Abigail Schaus. It's worth noting that Abigail Schaus will not be in the game tonight. She did get a technical in that last game, and she has to serve a 1-game suspension, so she's going to be rooting her team on and supporting them from the bench tonight, and then back with everybody on Tuesday as normal. So let's take a little time out here, and we will have our national anthem and introduction of teams. So we'll take a break and hear from more of our great sponsors as we enjoy more Lady Wildcat basketball. We'll get the game underway in just a few moments here on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
And welcome back to Artesia, to Bulldog Gym, as Wildcat basketball is on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm told we have audio and video loud and clear and everything looks good. So thank you very much to Evie Stuber for monitoring and communicating. And so we hope everything will proceed. I do have to say a thank you to Jeff, to Joby, and to Jean Dow of Artesia Radio for allowing us to plug our hard line, our Cat 5 hard line, into their router, into their internet, so that we have, hopefully, we're not relying on a modem, and we're going to have hopefully a stronger, better, more consistent signal all throughout this game for you to watch and listen on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Your starters tonight for Artesia: number 12, Brooklyn Thacker; 14, Carmen Harvey; 20, Kaylee Padilla; 22, Jenna Whitmire; and 32, Hattie Harrison. For Lovington, it's number 4, Carly Knapp; 5, Aubrey Aranda; 12, Malaya Castro; 14, Ashlyn Borunda; and 24, Jabri Rios. Let's get this one underway as the Lovington girls are on the court, and let's go ahead and get get the camera rolling. I am flying solo, so I have not been worrying about the camera during the pregame up until this point, but now that's pretty much all I'm worrying about. So I'll keep up with points for the girls and the score on the scoreboard that you see. And it is, I've double checked, and it is set up correctly so that what you see on the screen that I don't see matches up with the data input that I'm putting in for this game. All right, so Artesia wins the battle in the center, and it's going to be a turnover for Artesia. And Lovington will have the ball inbounding right in front of the scorers table, right in front of the media table, that is, across from the scorers table. So a quick turnover, and it is Lovington's ball. Malaya Castro running the point, getting it over to Knapp on the right wing, into Barunda. Barunda driving in, trying to put it up and in from the right, and she does. And Lovington scores first with Ashlyn Barunda, and 2 points. Give it quickly now across the timeline as Artesia getting trapped up, double teamed. Castro and Knapp quick on Harvey. Very, very tight, and it's going to be another turnover for Artesia. So Lovington a chance to score again. This is what they have to do against Artesia. They've got to really try to own the basketball, not turn over the ball, take advantage of turnovers by Artesia, and score. They're shooting. They don't have time to warm up their shooting. They have to be hot. And a shot up, no good. And Malaya Castro with the rebound. She gets it to Barunda, nowhere to turn. Pass all the way into the corner to Knapp. Knapp driving across the baseline, no room, gets it to Castro. Castro trying the three-point shot, it won't fall. This time the rebound is Artesia's. So a couple of looks at the basket for Lovington, and no points. They can't afford empty possessions, as Chief Bridgeforth calls them, against Artesia, against any team, but especially Artesia. Three-point shot attempt up, no good, an air ball, and the ball comes down. Barunda had it. But it goes out of bounds. It will stay Lady Cat basketball. No, it will be Artesia's basketball. A shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Oh, nice one by Carly Knapp. Gets it up to Castro. Castro driving in. Can't put a shot up. Instead, kicks it out to Barunda. She tries a three-point shot. It won't go. Then Knapp with the rebound on the putback. Nice. So Lady Wildcats up 4-0. A shot up by Artesia, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be controlled by Barunda. She drives down, tries to take it in, kicks it out. There's Malaya Castro to Aranda, over to Knapp. Knapp pulls the trigger on a three, won't go. Aranda with the rebound. Her putback, no good. And Hattie Harrison with the rebound for Artesia. Again, looks at the basket, and no score for Lovington, but they are up 4-0 so far early on in this district tilt against Artesia here in their house. A drive to the basket, a shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound with Harrison. Harrison was there underneath the basket, and a whistle sounds. They're going to call a foul. I believe they are. And are they going to call? They're going to call that, I think, on a Malaya Castro. They're going to get, let's see who they put that up on. No, they put it up on 24 on the wrist. And they're going to call that on Jabri Rios. So it will be Artesia inbound. They do quickly put up a shot, no good. Harrison with a rebound. Her putback, no good. A whistle sounds. I believe somebody did foul Harrison. So she will go to the line, and they put that up on Barunda. That's the first one on Ashlyn Barunda. And that will put Harrison at the line. 5:33 left, a very quick moving first quarter here. Lovington up 4-0, and now make it 4-1. Hattie Harrison sinks the first one. She'll have another shot at it. As Lovington coming in at 13-10 on the season, 9-13 for the Lady Cats. Oh, and the second shot, no good. Artesia with the rebound, the putback, no good. A fight for the rebound, it goes out of bounds, and it's knocked out, I think, last touch by Artesia, so it'll be Lady Cat basketball. So the score is 4-1. Lovington leading. Aranda inbounds, Castro running the point. I saw Art, Mr. and Mrs. Castro coming in tonight, and they said, yes, Malaya is ready to go, and the Lady Cats doing well. Passing it around, looking for room. Aranda alone in the corner, but her three-pointer no good. Fight for the rebound, and J.B. Rios is going to get it. Tries a shot, won't good, gets her rebound, and then bounce pass over to Aranda in the corner. It goes out of bounds, but I think it was last touch by Artesia. So nice as, again, J.B. Rios with a couple of rebounds there for Lovington, and it's going to be Aranda to inbound. She gets it to Knapp. Knapp out near midcourt. Pass in the lane to Barunda. Barunda trying for it. Does not go. And the rebound by Artesia. Taking it coast to coast is number 22. That is Whitmire. And just like that, 4-3. A quick turnaround. Nice transition for the Lady Cats. They're going to need those quick transitions as they get it down quickly and to get set up. They're trying to defeat that defense by Artesia. And a pass into J.B. Rios as Rios had posted up, and they're going to call a foul against number 12, Brooklyn Thacker, I believe. Is that right? Number 12. Yep, they put that up. So first foul. It's on the floor. Lovington's got it. They inbound, pass around the outside. Aranda on the left, back to Castro, bounce pass to Barunda, then over to Aranda. She thinks about the three. She's not clear, so she gets it to Knapp in the right corner. Knapp pulls the trigger on the three, and nothing but net. Beautiful work. And Knapp has 5 points in the game, puts Lovington up 7-3. Artesia moving quickly down the court, though. Yep, they get it to Harvey. Harvey passes it off. A little trouble. And I think they're going to call the foul. I think she traveled, but I think they're going to call the foul before the travel. Yeah, they're going to get one of the Lady Cats. And is they going to get Barunda again? Or are they going to get, no, they're going to get J.B. Rios. And J.B. has drawn 2 quick fouls. And J.B. is in the game starting in place of Abigail Schaus and can't afford to lose J.B. We have a pretty short bench. Shot up by Artesia, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's loose on the floor. Knapp picks it up. Oh, and then off the pass, almost lost. A good defense by Artesia, but Lovington saves it. They get it to Knapp in the corner, back out to Aranda left wing, and now around to Malaya Castro. Oh, she cuts loose on a 3 ball. It won't fall. Barunda with the rebound, and on the putback, she gets fouled. Beautiful rebounding by Barunda as she went up, timed that just perfectly to grab that. And they're going to call that foul on number 20, Padilla. First foul on her. No, second foul on her. And that puts Barunda at the line. First one is up, nothing but net. Nice work. She's got 3 points in the game, puts Lovington up 8-3. Lovington needs to stretch this lead out. Stretch it out. Stay as far ahead of Artesia as they can. And don't let them catch up and get back in the door. This Artesia team, no matter what their record is, you've got to play your best against them. Barunda, nice. It rattles through. 9-3 the lead right now. It's a 3-possession game. Artesia shooting's been a little cold so far, and they've pretty much taken most shots have been inside, but they can heat up quickly just like that. So Lovington's really got to take care of the ball, not turn it over, not have empty possessions. And there's a pass down as a shot up, point blank, no good, and coming down with it, Corral in the game for the first time, and trying to fight for the ball, and she gets fouled, and they're going to call that on number 33, Avery Frederick in the game for the first time. And Lovington will inbound. Castro running the point, cross center line, leaves it off for Corral. Corral is an 8th grader that was pulled up to varsity at the beginning of the district season. Oh, and then a pass taken away by Artesia. And the ball, that is Padilla, who was going up, trying to take it up from the left and put it up and in, and she gets slammed into. And they're going to call that, are they just going to, all right, it just goes, there is no foul, but it is Artesia's ball. Get it out, Whitmire passes it off to Padilla. Padilla over in the corner to Whitmire. Immediately Lovington in her face. They pass it. Finding somebody open in the left corner, it doesn't happen. Good defense by Malia Castro over there. But then, yes, a 3-ball attempt up from the left wing. And Padilla puts in a 3 and cuts it down to a 9-6 game. See, I told you, Lovington, the 3, 6, 9 points ahead is not a lot and can be overcome. So they've got to stretch this back out. Barunda was trying to go for it, tried to put up a shot. It was blocked and then just pretty much just taken away by Frederick. No foul. So another turnover for Lovington. And Artesia passing it around, trying to find Whitmire open. She has to pass it off. Owen passes it back to Padilla. Padilla saves it from going in the backcourt. Now gets it over, gets it back at the top of the arc. Now over to Kraft. Kraft drives in, puts up a little jumper, won't fall, and Corral up for the rebound. That's her second, and now she'll just run the point, take it across timeline, and Lovington, she gets it to Aranda. Aranda cuts loose on a 3-ball, and nothing but net. Aranda in the books with 3 and makes it 12-6 here. A minute 30 left in this, a minute 35 actually left in the first quarter. Very fast moving. Just a couple of free throws, couple of trips to the line. Ball goes out of bounds. And some subs coming in for Lovington as Barunda comes out. Knapp goes back in. It's Knapp, Corral, Rios, Aranda on the court for Lovington. And I believe number 10, Braylon Hernandez. Nope, it is Artesia basketball. That's what the ruckus on the Lovington bench was about. Artesia with the ball. Great defense by Lovington. Trying to cut off their perimeter shooting, cover them. Driving in from the lane and putting it up, though, is Padilla. She's got 2 more, makes it 12-8 now with a minute 10 left in this first quarter here in Artesia. Lovington passes it, finds Knapp open from the left wing. Oh, and it rattles in. She lets loose of it. It got tipped as she let loose of it. But that's her second tray in a row. Puts Lovington up 15-8. Carl's bad. How about that? Artesia with the ball, though. They worked the ball very well down, and Lovington did not make a quick enough transition. And putting it up and in, I believe, was Harrison. So now 15-10. And another 3-ball from the left corner. Carly Knapp with 3 trays in a row. Wow, she has really stepped up, and that is helping Lovington. But just like that, Artesia moving the ball very well. And again, Lovington can't go asleep on defense. They're going to have to make the transition a little faster and get good coverage because the ball was up and in. And 18-12. Shot up by Lovington, no good. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Knapp was skying up for it. So was Rios, actually. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Artesia basketball. Just 5 seconds left. 4-3. Artesia playing for the last shot. It's up, hits the top of the backboard, and the buzzer sounds at the end of the first. Fast and furious. Lovington is leading 18-12, and we'll be back with the start of the second quarter coming up with more Lady Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway.
And welcome back to Artesia for the second quarter. Lovington leading at the end of the first, 18-12. Fast-moving first quarter, and Lovington has had the lead the whole first quarter, but they have got to keep up what they're doing and try to stretch out the lead just a little bit more, because Artesia is always a strong team. They've got the ball to start it, try to move the ball, and they do pass well, but then on the pass into Frederick, as Frederick had posted up, it goes out of bounds. So a turnover for Artesia, and give it to Lovington. Lovington with a chance to increase their 6-point lead here. Castro running the point, passes off to the right to Brios, back across the baseline, then over to Knapp, and Knapp pulls the trigger on a tray. This time it's no good. Fight for the rebound, and let's see, it is going to be Artesia basketball. They are going to call a push foul on Blackwell? No. On Drapery Rios. That's her third foul in the game. 7.5 left to play in the second. Artesia running the point. That is Padilla with the ball, passes it down to just to the left of the basket, and posting up was number 42, Kuykendall, and she tries to put up a shot, but she is fouled. And that is the fourth foul on Jabri Rios, as Rios in for Abigail Schaus, serving a one-game suspension after a technical, and Rios just, she now has 4 fouls on her. You got to think Chief Ridgeforth is going to have to pull her out, and he does. And let's see who sends in for her. He's going to send in number 10, Braylon Hernandez. So let's see who's on the other side in the blocks for Lovington. It is Hernandez and Barunda. Second one is up and good. Nope, did it fall away? It did fall away. I thought it went through. Okay, and it goes out of bounds. So Lovington with the ball. 18-12, your score. Leia Castro to Aranda, back to Castro. Castro over to Knapp. Knapp had 3 straight threes, then tried to pop another one, and it did not work. Ooh, a shot up, no good. And Castro with the rebound. That's nice. Second rebound. Gets it to Barunda. Barunda tries to bank it off the glass. It won't go. And Kuykendall skies up, gets the rebound, denies Lovington another look at the basket. No empty possessions, as that can lead to losing their lead. Artesia looking very poised and confident, but they miss that 3-point attempt. But Frederick with the rebound and the putback, and now she's got 4 in the game, and Chief Bridgeforth, I think, wants to take a timeout. It is a Lovington timeout. Let's see, is it going to be, I think it's just a 30. So I believe, yeah, we'll just keep it right here, as that is Chief Bridgeforth, and probably wants to just, of course, he's looking at now Lovington with a 4-point lead in this game. They led at the beginning of the second quarter, 18-12. It's now 18-14, and with Jabri Rios, 4 fouls on her coming out. He's just regrouping, and I think making sure that everybody's on the same page, same game plan moving forward. Artesia looks very calm. They look like they are just biding their time, and Lovington it's on their shoulders to continue to lead this game. And empty possessions, it's not going to get the job done. They are going to need to continue to score, make quick transitions. They were doing that very well through most of the first quarter, and that's that and some good shooting and 3 trays in a row by Knapp and a tray by Aranda, partly why they've got it. Oh, and Malaya Castro, nice. She pulls up, nobody expecting that she is going to pull the trigger on a tray from way downtown, and definitely goes in. So that's always nice to see, but Lovington has got to keep their feet on the pedal. 21-14, Artesia with the ball, and they throw it away. So Lovington has to keep the pressure up on this Artesia team. Keep the pressure up. They've got to be able to give them offensive rebounds, give themselves second, third looks at the basket, and make those shots count. And they're doing a pretty good job. But passing, the ball is blocked. It pops up, and that's a turnover. And Lovington can't afford to turn over the ball to Artesia. They're going to kind of slow up the pace. They pass it around, and Kraft not open to take a three look. Passes it out. A shot at the basket, no good. Barunda up with the rebound, gets it to Knapp. Knapp pulls up, pops the trigger. It will not go, but Castro with the rebound saves that. And now Barunda hits a three from the right wing. Beautiful work, and Barunda with 3 more points makes it 24-14. Lovington's pulled out to a 10-point lead. They're most of the game, but they've got to keep it up here. Artesia driving in the lane and putting it up and in. And let's see, that was Kraft, 4-2, her first 2 points of the game. Let me get the camera back. Sorry about that. It kind of got stuck a little bit, and I had to tip it. So 24-16 now. Lovington with the ball. They get it to Knapp. Now she's got Kuykendall in her face, and she could not pop the trigger on that tray. Moving forward, and they're going to call the foul on Frederick. That's her second. And it'll be on the floor, and Lovington will have the ball. That's going to be Aranda to inbound. Aranda over to Castro on the right. No, over to, that is Corral on the right wing. Passes it over to Barunda. Barunda tries to pop the through from the right corner, and Padilla skies up for the rebound. Or was that Kuykendall, I believe? Kuykendall. Artesia moving it around. Hattie Harrison trying to find Whitmire in the lane. Whitmire had posted up, and the ball knocked out of bounds, but knocked out by Lovington, so it'll stay Artesia basketball. Artesia, that is Whitmire to inbound. Gets it out to Harvey. Harvey over to Harrison. Harrison, top of the arc, moves it over to the left. Kicks it back out. Harvey near center court. Bounce pass to Whitmire. Whitmire top of the key. Now gets over Kraft. Kraft drives the lane. Puts up a little floater. It won't fall. Fight for the rebound. Malaya Castro's got it. Castro with her 4th rebound of the game for Lovington. Leaves it off for Barunda. Barunda to Aranda. Aranda to Corral in the left corner. She's got Harrison in her face. Now gets it to Aranda. She drives in. Puts up a jumper. It will not fall. And that is going to be Whitmire with the rebound. Whitmire leaves it off for Harvey. Harvey slowing the pace up just a little bit. Over to Harrison. On the left, back. Harvey, back to Harrison. Back to Harvey. Lovington guarding. And finally at the top of the arc. Whoa, Harvey, where did that come from? As Harvey pops a tray. Her first 3 points of the game. And it makes it 24-19, just a 5-point lead for Lovington now. Get it to Aranda. Aranda is free on the left wing, but it will not fall. (24-19) as I get those points put up from that three-pointer. And the ball back down into Artesia's end. And a foul is called. They're going to call that on Frederick. That's her 3rd foul. And give the ball back to Lovington. Lovington just under 3 minutes to play in this second quarter. Lovington up 24-19, a 5-point lead. They need to stretch this back out. They've got to make the shots count. They pass it around. Aranda over the left side. Back out to Castro. Castro driving in. Ooh, good tight defense on her. Can't find anybody now. Leaves it off for Knapp. Knapp passing over to Aranda. Over to Castro in the right wing. Now into Barunda. Barunda driving in the lane, trying to put up a shot. It's blocked. Then a fight for it between 2 Lady Bulldogs. It's picked up. So another empty possession for Lovington. And now Artesia's got it. Oh, nice work. Well, Castro knocked it out, but Artesia managed to pick that back up, drive up, try to put a shot up from the left, and no good, and Lovington will be called for, no, Artesia will be called for the foul. So an offensive foul on Whitmire. Give it to Lovington. So Lovington needs to score here and stretch the lead back out. Pass over to Aranda, back to Castro, back to Aranda, right. Thinks about the 3, not clear. Bounce pass in the lane is kind of a bad idea because Artesia's been picking those off all game. And now they call Aranda for a foul, reach foul on that pass. It's on the floor. It'll be Lady Bulldog basketball, but a timeout is being taken. And is it just a 30? I believe it is. Nope, it is a full one. So we will be back with more Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Due to Lovington, New Mexico. This week, you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
And welcome back to Lady Cat basketball from Artesia on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan flying solo tonight. The first of 2 games, district counters, and always sparks flying when Lovington and Artesia play. And the first time that they played, Artesia beat Lovington, but just by, I believe, 4 points. And Lovington really had a lot of chances to win that game, kind of one of those coulda, woulda, shoulda games. And so now they are trying to knock off the Lady Dogs in their house and try to improve and get even in district. Out of the timeout, out of the Artesia timeout, it is Artesia basketball. And they're passing outside the arc. Good coverage, good defense by Lovington. Sorry, I've got the ref kind of screening things out here, blocking things. And finally, the ball knocked out. It'll stay Lady Cat basketball. Just to the left. Oh, no, it's Artesia basketball. And just to the left of there. A 3-point shot, no good, but that is Padilla with the rebound and trying for a putback. A whistle sounds, and I believe, nope, they're going to call it was turnover. So Lovington with the ball, no foul, a turnover. And Lovington needs to capitalize, make points off of the turnovers, and stretch this out. They have a 5-point lead with 1:20 left in the second. Oh, a pass over to Hernandez. Now to Aranda, the right wing. A 3-ball up on the way, and it's nothing but net. It rattles home. No, there is net, and it does rattle a little bit, but wow, what a nice one there. So 3 more points. Lovington does stretch it out. And then takes the ball away. Less than a minute to play. Got to really take advantage of the turnovers here. They have a 7-point lead right now. 50 seconds left. Barunda drives in the lane, tries to put up a shot, a close-in shot from the right side. It does not fall. Fight for it on the other side. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Lovington basketball. So 44 seconds left now in the second quarter. They inbound a Knapp. Thinks about the 3 in the corner. Then they pass it off. Then they get it to Aranda in the corner. She pulls the trigger, but it does not fall. This time it is Whitmire with the rebound for Artesia. So less than 30 seconds now left in this second quarter. As they move the ball in, Whitmire at the free throw line. They kicks it back out, resets. Now Whitmire on the right side going to drive across the baseline. Try to put it up and in. It does not go. It's knocked out of bounds, and let's see, last touch I think by Lovington, so I think Whitmire will inbound, yes, just to the right of the Artesia basket. So 12.7 seconds left on the clock. Passing over the left corner to Harvey, pulls the trigger on the tray, it won't fall. Oh, and you could just see that Lovington foul happening as the ball was off the mark, but Whitmire got the rebound, and she goes up for it and is fouled, and they're going to call that on Aranda. That's her second foul. And with 9.2 seconds left, Lovington catching a break there. Whitmire misses the first. This is her first trip to the line. And the second one up is no good as well, and that is Aranda with the rebound. Lovington quickly moving it up. 4 seconds left. They pass to Barunda. Barunda cuts loose, but the three-pointer does not fall. And at the buzzer, Lovington does lead this one, 26-19. They led at the end of the first quarter as well. We'll be back. Halftime, of course, will be a chance for the Lovington and Artesia boys to warm up. Their game follows this one, and we'll be back with your halftime report with more Lady Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
A smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter,
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym in Artesia for Lady Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, solo tonight, and at halftime your score is 26-19. Your Lovington ladies are leading the Lady Bulldogs by 7 points. Lovington led at the end of the first quarter 18-12 and now 26-19, but it's an uneasy lead as, you know, Artesia very strong and Lovington doing a good job so far, but they really need to stretch that lead out. Now let's look at the scoring and see how we got here. For Artesia right now, your leading scorer is Kaylee Padilla with 5 points. One of those was a tray. And you have Carmen Harvey with 3 points, and that was a tray. You've got Avery Frederick with 4 points, and you've got Grayson Kuykendall with 2 points. You've got Ashton Croft with 2 points, Jenna Whitmire with 2 points, and Hattie Harrison with 1 point. Artesia goes 1 for 4 at the free throw line in the first half, and for Lovington, your leading scorer right now is Carly Knapp with 11 points. 3 of those were three-pointers. She's got a rebound to go along with that. Then you've got Ashlyn Barunda with 7 points and 3 rebounds. You've got Aubrey Aranda with 5 points and 3 rebounds. And you've got Malaya Castro with 3 points, 4 rebounds. Leslie Corral with 2 rebounds. Jabri Rios with 3 rebounds. Here's the story, though. Abigail Schaus not playing tonight. She's serving suspension for a technical in the last game. And Jabri Rios started in her place. Jabri picked up 4 fouls in that first half and had to sit down. So Lovington, even without her, though, the other girls are stepping up. They're losing the rebound battle, but Lovington has 15 rebounds in that first half. And they have been able to force some turnovers, and Artesia has committed some turnovers, and Lovington has been able to take advantage of some of those turnovers and keep things ahead of Artesia, but they have got to continue to do what they're doing in the second half and try to stretch that out just a little bit more when they come out in that third quarter. They cannot afford a lot of empty possessions. They can't afford to go cold in their shooting. They can't afford to have a down or come out stalled out at all in the third quarter. They've got to come out firing on all pistons and do what they've been doing in the first half. They led 18-12 at the end of the first and 26-19 at halftime right now. And even though Artesia's winning the rebounding battle, Artesia has turned the ball over, and Artesia has denied Lovington some second and third looks, but Lovington's perimeter shooting has been hotter. Artesia has had 2 3-pointers. 2 3-pointers in the game, one by Harvey, one by Padilla. And Lovington's 3-point game a little bit better. Knapp was just on fire and had 3 trays in a row, and then tried one and it didn't work, and then did not try any more threes in that first half. But she had 9 of her 11 points were from beyond the arc. Aranda has a tray in that first half, and let's see, Castro popped a tray as well. And Ashlyn Barunda had a 3-pointer. So Lovington, has got to keep their 3-point shooting, their perimeter shooting going, because Artesia really has a lot of height and muscle, and it's a little bit difficult for Lovington to sometimes break through and get close in shots. And with the height, Lovington has gotten blocked. Their balls have been deflected or blocked a few times close in. So it's going to be important for them to continue to find open looks, open 3-point looks, and get those to fall, and to try to keep their fouling at a minimum. They don't have a deep enough bench, even with a couple of the 8th graders who have been brought up, to be able to withstand getting another girl or two in foul trouble. So here we go, getting ready for the second half of this one. Third quarter coming up, and Lovington is leading 26-19, a 7-point lead, and it will be Artesia to start the second half. And this is going to be Padilla, who's going to inbound right in front of the media table. I like this gym. I like it when we win in this gym, when Lovington wins in this gym. And they have not done that as much historically, but it's a great facility, and I like this perspective from the sideline, running the camera and being able to see, and just like that, Padilla and Artesia strikes first and rattles one home, and just like that, we're down to a 4-point lead. See, Lovington is going to have to really come out and play as motivated and shoot as well as they did to start that first quarter, because Artesia has just cut it down to a 4-point lead. Going the other way, Lovington with the ball. It's knocked out of bounds, but it'll stay Lovington basketball. And Lovington needs to score on this possession. No empty possessions. Get it to Castro. Castro getting worked on hard by Harvey. She pulls back. Now going to move it over the left to Knapp. Knapp thinks about the three. She's not clear. To Rios, back to Knapp. And now it's all trying to find a three-point shooter or get the ball in. And then out. Castro pops the tray from the left wing. Nice. Her second three-pointer. And that's what Lovington's got to do. Answer quickly and make those quick transitions. That was number 12, Thacker, with the ball, and loses it off of. It was good defensive pressure by Lovington. Lost that and went off of her shins, I think, out of bounds. So turnover for Lovington. Turnover against Artesia. Give it to Lovington. And Rios to Knapp. Knapp leaves it off for Aranda. Aranda kicks it back out. Then they get Knapp in the left corner. She's not free. They get it to Rios. She tries a shot from the free throw line. It doesn't fall, and Harrison skies for the rebound. Gets it to Padilla. And loses the handle on it, as that was Padilla driving in across the baseline. Loses the handle on the basketball. Stumbles, goes out of bounds. No foul, but it will stay Artesia basketball. 29-22 your score here with 6.5 left. Oh, and a three-point shot up, no good. Artesia fighting for the rebound. I think that was Whitmire. Whitmire gets the rebound, but the whistle sounds, and it is Lovington basketball. So Lovington will have it. Aranda inbounds. Castro's running the point. Across the center line. Gets it to Barunda. Top of the arc. Kicks it over the Knapp. In the corner. Not free. Now to Castro. Castro getting worked on by Thacker. Castro gets it over Aranda. Almost stolen away by Harvey. Now to Knapp. Knapp free in the right corner. She pops the tray. Beautiful work. That's the fourth three-pointer by Knapp. Rattles it home, makes it 32-22, a 10-point lead for Lovington now, but they cannot take their feet off the gas here. They've got to continue to try to dominate and try to control the ball. Don't turn it over as they did. The ball goes out of bounds. That is Artesia basketball. A shot up, no good, but the foul is on Rios, and she fouls out. Yes, that is 5 on Rios. They're going to call her. So foul out, and Coach Bridgeforth has got to send somebody in for Rios. Rios is one of the starters tonight, and she came back to start the second half playing with 4 fouls on her. And they put Braylon Hernandez in. It'll be Hernandez and Barunda in the front box for Lovington. And Padilla goes up and sinks her first one. That's her first free throw and her first one at the line. Artesia only went 1 for 4 at the free throw line in the first half, but now Padilla sinks the first one and sinks the second one as well. So she's got 10 points in the game now and makes it 32-24. And a timeout is being taken, and it's only a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here and just say a big thank you to all of our sponsors. You see their banners up on the screen. You hear us play their spots, their messages, and it's because of their support that we're able to bring you the broadcasts of these Lovington games, boys, girls, and all sports that we cover, that we're able to do. And we never charge you for anything on any of our platforms. We try to make them available and try to keep the quality up on those. If there are problems, it's usually stuff beyond our control. And but we are always support. We appreciate the support of those sponsors, and we hope that you do as well, and that you appreciate them by going to their businesses, giving them business and money. Back to play now to the Lovington timeout. Lovington with the ball. Fast break down all the way, coast to coast. Barunda puts it up and in. Artesia coming back the other way quickly, though. 34-24. And Jenna Whitmire answers immediately with 2 more points of her own. So 34-26 now. And just very quickly, nice quick transition. Malaya Castro, down quickly. A pass almost lost. She corrals it, though. Now going to slow the pace up. Drift to backcourt. Now driving in all the way around to the corner. Oh, and the plan was to pass to Barunda. Barunda then was going to take it and drive to the basket. Barunda started for the basket. Just a little miscommunication there, but a turnover, and they're costly because Lovington has a 6-point lead right now. But no empty possessions, no wasted possessions. And got to keep the turnovers to a minimum here. Try to keep Artesia from making points off of this turnover. 3 ball, no good. Fight for the rebound. Knapp tips it down, goes down court, and ultimately it is controlled by Kraft. So Artesia will keep it, but good hustle by Lovington. So we're trying to corral that and get that good hustle. But Artesia going to pass around the arc. They find Whitmire. Whitmire's going to drive in, a little spin move. A little turnaround jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Aranda's got it. And they're going to call Whitmire with the reach foul. And that was a nice rebound by Aranda, her 4th in the game. Give it to Lovington. It's a good time for Lovington to try to make points off of this. 4:20 left in the third. Lovington up by 8 points, or 6 points rather. 8 points, that's right. Oh, and a takeaway, a turnover by Lovington. Not a good time for that. Padilla drives in, and they're going to call Lovington for the foul. Yep, did not have the feet set. Oh no, they're going to call. Yes, they do. They call the charge, an offensive foul, and they call that on Padilla. Lovington did have the feet set. So 3rd foul on Padilla, and a good time for Lovington to take the ball. They need to stretch this lead out. Castro's got it, running the point, moves it over to the outside, leaves it off for Knapp. Knapp getting worked on hard. Gets it to Aranda. Aranda loses it. Now drives in, kicks it out. Barunda in 3-point range. Nothing but net. Barunda. That's the 2nd tray of the game for her, and makes it 37-26. But Artesia with a very quick transition. 3-ball attempt up, no good. It's an air ball. Kind of got deflected, I think, once it was up, and Barunda with the rebound. Taking it down. A shot up, no good. And a whistle sounds. Chief Bridgeforth calls a timeout. It's 37-26. This is an 11-point lead. It's the most that Lovington has had in this game. It is a full 1-minute timeout. We'll take it and be back with more Lovington Lady Cat basketball from Artesia on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcacnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington.
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym for Lady Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, solo tonight, and we've got a good game. Lovington has played very poised. They've played confidently, and it is they're in charge of this one, but they need to keep their feet on the gas. They've got 3:14 left in the third quarter. They're up by 11, 37-26. And out of the Lovington timeout, it will be Lovington basketball. The Lady Cats inbound, get it to Barunda on the left side. She drives in, kicks it out to Aranda. Aranda tries the three. It won't fall, and this time that rebound is going to be Kuykendall's. So 37-26 your score. Artesia with the ball. Padilla got it. Gets it over to the right corner. That is Kraft getting worked on. To good defense by Lovington. Kicks it out to Padilla. Padilla drives in the lane. And the ball it goes out of bounds. Knocked out. Nice, good block by Lovington. I didn't really see if that was Barunda, Aranda, or even it could have been Hernandez. There was so much traffic and I was worried about the camera. But to the inbound, it goes out of bounds, stays Artesia basketball. They inbound, put up a shot, no good, and it's Knapp who comes up with the rebound. Nice work as Knapp gonna pull up with the ball, gets it to Aranda. Aranda trying the three ball, it will not fall, and Kuykendall denies Lovington a second look at the basket with the rebound. 37-26, still 2:20 left in this third. Artesia with the ball, Padilla calling for the O. Gets it into Kuykendall. She tries a shot, won't fall. And Artesia with the rebound. The putback is good, but the foul is called before. So the foul is on Aranda. That's her third. And Kuykendall will shoot two from the line. First one is up and no good. So Kuykendall, another miss. She is 0 for 3 at the line. Subs come in for Lovington. That's going to be Corral and Blackwell who come in. And it's going to be Hernandez and Barunda in the front blocks for Lovington. Second shot is up. That one is good. I think it was the reverse curse. Now she is 1 for 4 at the line. Castro's got it. 37-27, an even 10-point lead. A three-ball attempt on the way by Aranda, no good, and skying up for it is Whitmire. Again, denying Lovington a second look. Artesia pulls up, gives it to Padilla. Padilla top of the arc, over to Whitmire. She's alone in the left corner. She pulls the trigger on a three. Lovington lost her, left her alone, and Whitmire sinks her first tray of the game, and now just a 7-point lead for Lovington as Castro right here. Lovington cannot let their lead slip away. And what a beautiful shot from way downtown, well beyond the arc by Barunda. Just like that, now back up to a 10-point lead, and Artesia with a quick transition. They get it to Whitmire again, no good. The rebound comes out to Kuykendall. She gets it to Padilla. Padilla works herself in and puts it up and in from the left and draws the foul. I think they're going to get Blackwell for that. As that was a nice move, and that really was designed to not just move the ball, but also get in close, go up and try to draw the foul, and she does. And Kuykendall is going to come out. Harrison comes in for Artesia. And yes, they do call that on Blackwell, her first. It sends Padilla to the line. And Padilla with a chance to make three the old-fashioned way. It rolls around and then rolls out. So 40-32 is your score. Lovington up by 8. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Artesia's ball. They inbound. Padilla, the jump shot, does not go off the boards, but it's Harrison with the rebound. Gives Artesia another look at it. Whitmire tries to put it up. An air ball coming down with it is going to be Blackwell, her first rebound. And Lovington, yep. It's a turnover for Lovington. No, are they gonna call? They're gonna call foul. Nope, they are gonna say it's the turnover. Okay, yep. So Lovington really got to worry and watch their handling of the ball. Technically no good. Oh, and just like that, as Whitmire was accepting the pass right there, trying to get it away from her, Barunda, and she put her hands out and immediately pulled him back and thought, yep, she knew. So a foul on Barunda, just her second. And Artesia will have the ball. It's on the floor. They'll inbound. Artesia, they get it into Whitmire. She's triple teamed. She finds some space, though, and she double dribbled. So a turnover, and that's a good break for Lovington as Artesia commits their own turnover and give the ball to Lovington. They're up by 8, 40-32. 40 seconds left here in this third quarter. 40 seconds left in the third. Lovington up by 8. They've led the whole game, and they've got to keep their stay poised, stay confident, stay in control, as they've had a few games like this where they've led the whole game and then not able to just finish and bring it home. And sometimes you have to learn how to win as a team. Lovington kicking it out, resetting the O. That is Castro bringing it out. Now leaves it off for Corral. Corral working it back over to Castro. Castro calling for the play, calling the O. Gets it into Aranda. Aranda works it over to Nap. Nap getting immediately swarmed because she's had so many threes from the corners. Corral fighting for it at the buzzer. And the end of the third quarter as Lovington fighting and continuing to stay ahead. 40-32 at the end of the third. And we'll be back with the fourth and final quarter of this one from Bulldog Gym. It's Lady Wildcat Basketball and Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
Welcome back to Bulldog Gym. Out of the third quarter into the fourth, and Lovington is leading 40-32. The Lady Cats led at the end of the first 18-12, at halftime 26-19, and now at the end of the third 40-32, but they have got to continue to maintain their poise, keep their cool, and continue to try to put this one in the books, as they fell to Artesia the first time around in district competition. Now they're trying to even things up 1-1 with Artesia and try to even things up at 2-2 in district, but they've got to play a really good fourth quarter, and they do. A nice takeaway, a knock away by Lovington. Malaya Castro gets it up and in and draws the foul. Count the foul in the bucket. That's how you do it. That was a nice steal, nice takeaway. And Malaya Castro driving down and keeping control. The Lady Cats really looking very poised. So Castro with 2 more points, a chance to make it 3, and she buries it. Nothing but net. So Lovington, 3 the old-fashioned way. 43-32 now. 7:47 left in this one. It's too early to count your chickens. Artesia saves it from going out of bounds. Get it to Harrison. Harrison getting worked on. And gets it to Whitmire. Whitmire drives it around. Gets it over in the corner to Kraft. Kraft now into Whitmire. Whitmire posts up and puts it up and in. So Whitmire with 2 more points shaves that down to a 9-point lead for Lovington. 43-34. Lovington coming the other way. No, and knocked away. The ball knocked away and taken away. Whitmire pokes it through. Kraft picks it up. Or actually Padilla. Padilla drives in, and just like that, 2 more points, and now 4 unanswered points by Artesia. Lovington's got to get those back. They can't get rattled. They've got to continue to play their game. Barunda with the ball goes up, trying to put a shot up from the left. She gets hammered from behind, so she will go to the line. And let's see, do they call that, I believe, is that the 5th foul? No. Oh, wow, they call the charge. No foul. They just a turnover, no foul. Thought that was a foul. But it is Artesia basketball. Fight for it. Ball up, no good. Aranda fighting for it, brings it down. Did she save it before she goes out of bounds? It's pushed out. Nope. They're going to say last touched. She was out of bounds. So Artesia basketball. Artesia. Oh, shot up, no good. And Aranda with the rebound. Good time for it. Lovington's got to score points. They can't let this be an empty possession. Get it to Knapp in the right corner. Oh, and then a pass intended, I believe, for Hernandez in the lane. Instead, taken away by Artesia. And then brought down. Nice hustle by Aranda. Knocks it out. It'll stay Lady Bulldog basketball. But Lovington cannot afford to let Artesia points go unanswered. And can't afford empty possessions. Artesia has shaved this down now 43 to 36. I thought that was put 3 points up for them. 43-36, no good. Oh, shot up, no good. And Barunda with the rebound, and then I'm pretty sure that's got to be a foul. I mean, she was all over her back. It'll be on the floor, but yes, they do call that on Harrison. That's just her first foul. On the floor, Aranda inbounds to Castro. Castro walking the point across the center line. So Lovington has got to keep their feet on the gas, stay in control. She pulls up and pops nope, it wasn't a three. She was just a two, but still a nice work by Castro as she pulled up, and nothing but net on that one. Oh, good hustle as Barunda really got it away and leave it to Knapp, and then a bad pass as Lovington just trying to work a little too quickly there. Didn't have it in, so Artesia comes back with it. Padilla with a shot up, no good. And Castro with the rebound, and Castro is going to take it, give it to Knapp. Knapp puts it up. Oh, no, it does not fall in. A fight for it. It's loose on the floor. No foul. There were two players going for it at the same time. I do agree with that. Bodies were just, they collided. I think there was no foul. They were both going for the ball at the same time, but the collision did knock Aranda down, and she's very slow to get up. She took a pretty hard fall right on her chest and her face. Chief Bridgeforth comes out. The ref says, do you want to pull her out? She shook it off, said no. Nope, they're not going to make her come out. No blood on the floor. So it will be Lovington basketball, and let's see. I think the ref is still saying I think they're talking about it, and Chief, are they saying that it's Artesia basketball? So both the teams, the players were going for it at the same time, and it ended up a loose ball on the court. But I think that Lovington had possession when the whistle sounded, so it will be Lovington basketball. And Aranda does end up coming out. Hopefully she'll shake it off and go back in. Lovington with the ball. It's tipped away. Knapp saves it, though. Gets it out. Castro popping the tray. No, and this one does not fall in this time. It is number 20, Artesia with the rebound. A fast break, and Whitmire puts it up and in. An assist from Padilla on that. And Artesia with the points, 45-38 now, and Chief Bridgeforth wants to take a timeout. Lovington, it should have the momentum, but it feels like Artesia has momentum, and it is a full timeout. And Lovington still leading this one, 45-38, deep into the fourth quarter. We'll take the 30-second timeout and be back with more Lovington Lady Cat basketball.
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym, where Lovington has a timeout, and Lovington has a 45-38 lead. They have led as much as 11 points in this game, and Artesia has some unanswered points here. Lovington is, with this possession, trying to make sure that they score. Keep stretching this out, and don't let Artesia shave back into it. Castro inbounds. They pass the ball around, get it back to Castro. Castro getting worked on by Harvey. Gets it to Aranda. Aranda working the ball. Gets it to Knapp. Knapp going to work it over midcourt. Oh, and trying to find, she turns around. That's a couple of times that the Lady Eagles have had, a bad pass. They catch a break here because Artesia tipped that ball out of bounds. So Aranda will inbound, but they've got to take care of the ball. No turnovers, and they have got to try to score on this possession. No empty possessions as 6-7 point lead, not enough. Ball loose, but saving it is Aranda, and she puts it up and in. Do they count the bucket? I believe they count the bucket. Yes, they do, and the foul. So Aranda with 2, and they are going to call the foul on Frederick. That's her 4th, and it will put Aranda at the line to shoot 1. Try to get 3 the old-fashioned way, and she does. Every point is so crucial right now for the Lady Cats. 48-38, back to a 10-point lead. And Artesia will have the ball to inbound, as Whitmire will do the honors for Artesia. And Lovington getting set, setting up the defense, other end of the court. Artesia will have it, and they'll have to go the length of the court. 4:21 left to play. Lovington is up by 10 points, 48-38 here. They have led the entire game. They have got to finish. As I said earlier, sometimes as a team you have to learn how to win. You've got to just, it can be tough for some teams. And they have had some games where they've led, and then down the stretch they've just faltered a bit. And now if they can maintain control, the ball inbounded by Artesia. Padilla driving in the lane, and she gets swarmed, and yes, Lovington does foul. That's going to be called on Braylon Hernandez, just her 1st. It will be on the floor, and Artesia will inbound. That'll be Whitmire to the right of the Artesia basket. They'll inbound. Harvey bounce passes back to Whitmire. Whitmire, no room. Good defense by Lovington. Then they get to Harrison. Harrison drives in, tries to put up a shot, won't fall. And it's Kuykendall who picks it up. Lovington, it looked like they had knocked it away, but Artesia keeps it. Kuykendall makes the 2, makes it 48-40. Lovington with the ball, looking for some room. Good defense in the lane by Artesia. Lovington pulling out. Just about 3.5 left to play in the game. They're up by 8. Castro with it, leaves it off for Aranda. Aranda driving in, kicks it out to the right. Barunda drives in, puts it up and in. Nice work. Puts it up and in. Barunda with 2 more points. Now Artesia with a fast break. Harrison trying to put it up and in, and it's knocked away. Kuykendall gets it, and then a whistle sounds, but I think it just goes, it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Lovington ball. As Lovington will have it 40. It's 50-40 now, back to a 10-point lead with 3:14 left to play in the game. 3:14 left, and that is number 22, Whitmire, who is called for the foul. That is her 3rd, and that is going to be Barunda at the line, and her 1st is up and good. So 50 back to 51-40 now, and sinks the 2nd one as well. Poised at the free throw line, and Lovington has been good at the free throw line tonight. Oh, and a takeaway. Barunda's got it. She interrupts a pass, takes it, working on it, going coast to coast, tries to put it up and in. She gets fouled, I believe, by Harvey. Harvey was right there guarding her, and she goes down a little bit hard, but she comes up. And let's see, I believe they'll call that on Harvey. Yes, they do. And that will be, I think, just the first foul on Harvey. It is. And Barunda, no points. I mean, did not have a chance to shoot the basket, but is fouled and will try to shoot 2 and get it up to a 14-point lead if she can sink both of them. First one is up and good. 53-40 now. 3:04 left to play. And Harvey's going to go out. Harvey goes out, and Thacker comes in for Artesia, and Whitmire goes out as well. And second one is up and good. Barunda buries it. She's perfect at the line tonight. 54-40 now with 3 minutes left to play. Lovington up by 14. This one's not over yet. They have got to finish this one. Got to finish. Thacker puts up a ball, doesn't work. Kind of an air ball. I think it was actually meant to maybe get Kuykendall to get it and get the alley-oop. But it goes out of bounds and becomes a turnover by Artesia instead. So Castro's got it. She's going to cross center line, take her time, burn some seconds off the clock. Now she drives in, takes it all the way, tries to put up a shot. It does not go. It hits the bottom of the backboard, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the line. And they'll call that on Thacker. That's her second. So Castro at the line. 2:36 left in the game, and she buries it. Castro having a very good game. The Lady Cats playing very well in this game. All in all, they have looked very good. Castro buries that one as well. 56-40, now a 16-point lead with 2.5 minutes left to play. Padilla comes up, takes it up, no good, and Barunda skies for the rebound. She's been great on the boards for Lovington tonight as well. Now she's just going to take it, hold on to it. The clock is Lovington's friend. They can just afford to kind of hold on to it. They can't let Artesia take it away, but they want to make Artesia come to them and foul them. So Lovington probably just going to hang on to it and run it. They just got to make those passes good. Now Aranda's just going to drive in and say, I'll just take it in, thank you very much, and she does. 2 more points. Lovington looking sharp. 58-40, an 18-point lead with 1:50 left. They just have got to continue to play well. And that, a shot up, no good, and taken away by Barunda. And again, Lovington can afford to slow the pace down as the clock is their friend. They're up by 18, just a little over 1.5 minutes left to play. And Castro is just going to pull back, hang on to the ball, make Whitmire, or actually it's number 12, Thacker come after her. Now Lovington passes around, trying to find Barunda in the corner. And instead, the ball goes out of bounds, so a turnover against Lovington. But just 1:24 left in this one, and they're up by 18 points. Lovington poised to knock off Artesia. But the game is not over yet. Don't want to jinx anything, say anything. It's just not looking likely for a comeback. But Artesia now. Padilla trying to find Harrison right under the basket. Harrison had posted up. Instead, the ball goes out of bounds, and it's Lovington's ball. Castro will run the point. Get it over to Aranda. Lovington taking their time. 1 minute left. They're up by 18. 1 minute left. It's theirs. It's their game. And yes, Castro back near the center court is fouled intentionally. Whitmire reaches out. And so Castro will go to the line. 57.4 seconds. A very nice game, nicely played and coached, very well executed by Lovington the entire game. Lovington looking very good, very sharp. Now Castro at the line. She sinks the first one. Second one also good. So makes it 60-40. Artesia quickly with the ball. Padilla going to drive across the baseline, and I think they're going to call Braylon Hernandez for a foul. Or did they just say, yep, they do. They call Braylon, just her second foul. She was just trying to guard, try to get her to step out of bounds, but committed the foul instead. Artesia with the ball. Looking for the open look. Harvey tries to sink the three from the right corner, no good. And Kraft with the rebound. Bounce pass in, trying to get it to Harrison, who had posted up. Instead, they're going to call a foul on Lovington. And that is going to be the 5th foul on Barunda. And Barunda fouls out. But Barunda having a great game. She had 7, 9, 12, 15, 17, 19, 21 points in the game and stayed perfect at the free throw line. So I'd say she earned that trip to the bench. First one is up, no good. Harrison misses. She'll have another chance at it. 60-40 is your score. Lovington up by 20, 40 seconds left to play in the game. Lovington will win. And that one she does make. Harrison with a couple of points in the game. And a timeout, I believe, is going to be taken. Nope, they're going to call. I looked up and thought there was going to be a timeout. Nope. So they will call. Thacker with the foul. That's her fourth foul. And it'll put Castro at the line. And she buries it. Castro's got I think that's her fifth straight point from the free throw line. 61-41. Wow, didn't see this coming at all. Didn't see a 20, maybe 20-plus point win by Lovington over Artesia in this one in their house. This is a great thing for Lovington to savor. And the ball is the pass intercepted. Castro's got it, the takeaway. She takes it coast to coast up but not in. And Kraft with the rebound. 22 seconds left in the game. Artesia with the ball. Harvey over to Whitmire, and the ball goes out of bounds, thrown away. So it'll be Lovington basketball. 62-41 your score. 16.3 seconds left in the game, and Lovington up by 21 points over Artesia. A well played, good game for Lovington. And now Lovington will be content to probably just take the ball and run the clock out as Malaya in the backcourt. She's got to give it to the front court for Lovington to be able to run it out. She does, gets it to Knapp. Ball stolen away. A pass down to Harvey at the buzzer. Time runs out, and your final score is Lovington 62 to Artesia 41, and Lovington has won this game. Congratulations to the Lady Cats. Wow, they go up to 2-2 even in district with this win, and they go up to 14-10 on the season overall. We'll be back to wrap this one up with more Lady Cat basketball coming up on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety. Caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around.
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym, where the Lady Wildcats are victorious in this one, as they wasted no time in wiping that score off of the board and getting the boys all set up. But yeah, I think this is a game that Artesia would like to forget. The ladies, with Lovington winning this one 62-41 was the final score. Lovington led at the end of the first 18-12, at the end of at halftime 26-19, at the end of the third 40-32, and they held on and they stretched it out in that fourth and final quarter 62-41. Yeah, outscoring Artesia 22-9 in that fourth quarter. Carly Knapp, let's see, actually leading was Ashlyn Barunda with 19 points, 5 rebounds. Also in there, Castro with 15 points, 5 rebounds. Carly Knapp with 14 points, 2 rebounds. Aubrey Aranda with 10 points, 5 rebounds. You've got, and then some good rebounding. Leslie Corral had 2 rebounds. Blackwell with a rebound. Jabri Rios had 3 rebounds, but she fouled out just right after the right after the half in that third quarter. Lovington goes, I've got them as perfect. I don't see a single miss at the free throw line tonight. I've got them down 13 of 13 at the free throw line. They did a fantastic job there. They also did a nice job on their perimeter shooting, as Carly Knapp ended up with 4 3-pointers. Aranda had, let's see, a 3-pointer. She may have had 2. Castro also had a 3-pointer, and she had some amazing free throws at the line. She had 6 straight free throws and one more. 7 of her points coming from the free throw line. Barunda doing a nice job. She popped the she popped a couple of trays in the second half to help Lovington stretch things out. Also, Lovington committed fewer turnovers and just really nice execution. Stayed poised, played within themselves. They led from the very beginning and just looked very good against Artesia tonight. So 62-41 with that. Lovington 14-10 on the season now, 2-2. They are even in district. That's got to move them up. You know, what they want to do is move up and try to be second, even first in district if they could, but they want to try to control their own destiny and try to be at least second place in this district. And they are ranked number 8 in New Mexico 4A all total. So this is a good showing against Artesia. But Lovington has 2 more district games to play in the regular season. They're at home next week, and Lovington will be hosting Goddard, a tough one, as Goddard is, of course, tops in district, and Goddard and Portales right now are neck and neck. And Lovington, though, with 2-2 record, looking very good. So Goddard on Tuesday night at Wildcat Gym, and we will be there with that game. Up next is going to be the boys, and they are in pregame right now. So we'll take a break and let you listen to some more of our great sponsors, come back and get ready for the boys game scheduled to start. So they've got about 9.5 minutes left on pregame right now. So this one's going to be starting a little bit behind with their 7 o'clock start time. And just took a little long for Lovington and Artesia to play that girls game, especially the second half. The first half really flew by. Second half took a little longer. But we'll take a timeout and we'll be back to get ready for the boys game. Lovington girls, congratulations again, 62-41 win. And we'll be back with more Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
For 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools.
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym in Artesia. I'm Dawn Morgan. It's Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Congratulations again. The Lady Cats defeating the Lady Bulldogs 62-41 to set the tone for this one. Now it's time for the Lovington boys to step up. They've got a tough road to hoe, though. The Lovington boys come in at 14-9 all total. They've got a very solid season going on. They are 1-2 in district right now. They're ranked second in district. They are 37th overall in New Mexico 4A, but they are actually 37th overall, and they are number 10 in New Mexico 4A. Now that's good enough to get them in the playoffs. They are fighting for every game, every victory, every point differential will come into play, and number 10 is definitely good enough for them to be in the playoffs. But they want to try to finish up as high in the district as they can, to score as many points against opponents, try for those wins, but they're going up against the number 2 4A team in the state. The Artesia Bulldogs coming in this one 15-7 overall. They are 3-0. They are unbeaten in district. Ranked number 1. They are ranked number 4 in New Mexico overall and number 2 in New Mexico 4A. Artesia is coming off against a win over Goddard, 67-48. Up next for them will be at Portales. They'll be on the road on Tuesday. And this is really going to be a big battle. I mean, obviously, Lovington comes in as the underdog in this battle of dogs and cats. But Lovington is a scrappy team. They're solid. They definitely can surprise. They can surprise themselves, I think, sometimes with how well they play, and they can surprise others. It's really going to be important for them to put up their best game possible. But they have, again, they come in as the underdog because Artesia has height. They've got speed. They've got power. They have all kinds of advantages. And on paper, of course, they are the team to beat, and Lovington knows it. But Artesia is going to come in, and I've got to find where is my? Oh, wait a minute. Where is my other? Okay, so I've got a little adjustment to make here. Wait a minute. I've got it. Artesia. Lovington boys. Here we go. All right. So I was just looking at the wrong one of the wrong rosters up, but I brought them both in, so we're all right. We're okay. And Lovington with this one. With a minute 50 left, let's run down the roster really fast for Artesia. Under head coach M. Mondragon, number 11 is Brooklyn Fuentes, 12 is Brooklyn Thacker, 14. All right, we get the, I'm still back on it. There we go, Artesia boys, Artesia girls. Got to get the girls and the boys figured out here. Just my bad. Not a terrible thing, but let me give you this. Under head coach M. Under the head coach, it's going to be number 3, Charlie Campbell, number 4, Sawyer Whitehead, number 12, Tootie McNeil, number 14, Braylon Vega, number 21, Derek Warren, number 23, Corbin Dominguez, 24, Trent Egland, 30 is Cale Hodling, 33 is Jack Byers, 40 is Jace Deans, 42 Clay Kincaid, and 50 Stephen Williams. So just making the adjustments. It's one of those things. I'm flying solo tonight, and that's not a problem. It's just that I am transitioning from the girls' game and juggling the rosters and getting the boys ready here. So I've got them both out, though. For Lovington, under head coach Casey Pack, you've got number 1 on Dallas Cardenas, 2 is Peyton Hernandez, 3 is Danny Criswell, 4 is Elijah Rivero, 5 is Miguel Perez, 10 is Jojo Perez. Miguel is actually known as Chicken. I was told by his dad. Nobody knows him by the name Miguel, so we will say Chicken. 11 is Braxton Valenzuela. 12 is Micah Pondo. 20 is Justin Villalobos. 22 is Chase Terrell. 23 is Donovan Gomez. 24, Cale Covington. 30 is Xavier Casares. 32, Matthew Contreras. 33 is Valente Herrera. And even though we had the national anthem before the girls' game, I guess we're going to do it again. So we will be back and introduce your starters and get the boys' game underway. We'll be back with more Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym as we have the introduction of players. I've run down the rosters for both teams. Let me give you the starters. For Artesia, it'll be number 3, Charlie Campbell, 14, Braylon Vega, 24, Trent Egland, 30, Cale Hodling, and 42, Clay Kincaid. For Lovington, your starters will be on Dallas Cardenas, number 1, number 4, Elijah Rivero, number 10, Jojo Perez, number 23, Donovan Gomez, and number 24, Cale Covington. Your Artesia team is head coach M. Mondragon, and for Lovington it is Casey Pack. And again, Artesia coming in as the number 2 team in New Mexico 4A. It's up to Lovington to try to knock them off and play as well as they can tonight to try to go up And we'll get the camera swung around. Haven't been working on that at all since the girls finished their game. And we haven't started the boys yet. So now keep that trained on our Lovington team as they're in the huddle. And Lovington, of course, coming in at 1 and 2 in district. They're trying to even things up. They're second right now. They don't want to slip to third in district. And they're going to just try to play as well as they can. The team that finishes second in this district really controls their own destiny and finish third, and really it's kind of for grabs, but Lovington also needing to stay in the top 12 teams, if at all possible, stay within the top 12 teams, and they're at number 10 right now, so that they could get into the playoffs. So a lot rides on this district. So it is the toughest 4A district in the state, and they have put a very solid season together. They're 14-9 overall on this, that they're going to be really counting on. They're going to look at their perimeter shooting tonight. It's got to be hot because Artesia has so much height. Artesia's really, they really controlled the lane, and they controlled the rebounding against Lovington in their first district game against each other. And so Lovington has got to try to get the perimeter shooting. They've also got to work on their quick transitions, work on speed, trying to force turnovers, make points off of those turnovers. It's not impossible for Lovington to knock off Artesia, but they're just going to have to play a great game and fire on all pistons, and really from the very first tip-off to the end. So Lovington out of the what they call sizzle reels, and now we're actually ready for the introduction of the Artesia Bulldogs and the announcement, of course, of their starters. But we know who that is at this point, and let's go ahead and take another quick timeout and enjoy some more of our great sponsors for Lovington Athletics, and we'll be back to tip this game off coming up on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers.
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym for the start of this one. Your starters are out on the floor, and it is going to be Cale Covington, your center, going up against Clay Kincaid. We get this one started. Artesia will control the tip, and they will have the ball. They get it to Hodling. Going to run the point. Calling the O. Bounce pass over to the right wing, and then a pass into Kincaid underneath the basket. Puts up a shot, no good, and Covington with the rebound, and that is going to be crucial for Lovington. Rebounding, trying to deny Artesia second, third looks at the basket. And Lovington going to cycle around, pass it around the arc. Cardenas now taking it, leaves it off for Covington. Covington to Cardenas in the right corner. Cardenas cycling it around, pulling it back. Perez leaves it off for Gomez. And then Cardenas driving in the lane, puts up a shot. It's no good, but a whistle sounds. And is he fouled? Yes, they are going to call the foul, I believe, on Vega. No, it's on 24. It's on Yep, it is on 24 on Eglund. So first foul on him, and it is going to put Cardenas at the line. Lovington's got to get every point where they can make it. Lovington needs every point. If they draw the fouls, they've got to sink those free throws. Cardenas, first one up, no good, but he's got a second chance to make it from the free throw line. He eyes it, skies it. That one pops out as well. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be controlled by Artesia. So Artesia passing it around, gets it into Campbell. Campbell in the lane, kicks it out. An attempt up from the left side, no good. Perez, JoJo with the rebound. So no score in this one yet. 6:40 left to play. Lovington, Perez to Covington. Covington back to Perez, he drives in. A little jump shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. That's the third rebound for Artesia. Only one for Lovington so far. Said Artesia won the rebounding battle, and no surprise with their height, with their muscle. In that first game against Lovington, they pass it, a shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and a putback. The rebound and the putback by Campbell is good. Fourth rebound for Artesia, and they draw first blood. So 2-0. Nice jump shot, a little left hook actually from Covington. It doesn't fall. Goes out of bounds, last touch by Artesia. Elijah Rivero to inbound. Gets it out to Cardenas. Almost goes out of bounds. He saves it. 5:48 now left in the first. Pass over to Perez. Thinks about the three. Then gets it to Rivero in the left corner. Drives across the baseline. Gets it out to Gomez. Gomez passing it around. Now Cardenas. Oh, Cardenas passing across. And nobody there. A turnover for Lovington. Give it to Artesia. Again, Lovington cannot afford empty possessions. A three ball on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's controlled by Artesia. A second look at the basket, and it's a tray from the right corner. And that's 5 points in the game for Campbell. As Lovington with the ball, Perez brings it across, leaves it off. Covington, oh, beautiful shot from beyond the arc. Covington with three. Nice. So, but Artesia still in the lead. It is 5-3, 4:51 left in the first quarter. Now a three ball on the way for the right corner, won't fall. And Artesia with the rebound. And another rebound on the putback, no good. And finally, and now Kao reaches up and grabs that one. Gets it to Perez. Perez, a fast break, trying to make a very quick transition. And Perez trying to pass it over to Rivera in the right corner. Turns it over instead. So 2 turnovers by Lovington very quickly. Lovington got to capitalize on possessions. Artesia passing it around, looking for room. Lovington, good defense in the paint right now. Campbell thinks about the three and then tries to pass it over. He was trying to find Vega and instead goes out of bounds. So there's a turnover for Artesia. So 5-3 your score. Artesia leading just by 2 though, with 4:10 left in the first quarter. As a close game, and Lovington is going to hang on to the ball, give it to Cale. Cale Covington drives in, puts it up and in. Nice bank shot from the right, and he's got 5 points in the game and ties it up. He's got all 5 of Lovington's points so far. 3:52, we're tied. Artesia with the ball, and a pass in the lane is tipped away. It's deflected by Covington. And give it to Lovington. Cats have the ball. We're tied up. About 3.5 left to play in the first. as they cycle around outside the arc. Perez to Rivera, Rivera to Cardenas. Cardenas taking their time, burning off a little clock. Now to Perez, he drives in, then kicks it out to Pondo in the right corner. Pondo tries the three. He's a three-point specialist, but it does not fall, and Campbell actually with the rebound. Gets it over to Eglund, and is fouled, and that is Covington committing his first foul. And the ball is up, no good. So we're still tied at 5-all. And let's see, Pondo is in. Casadas comes in. He's now in the front blocks along with Covington for Lovington. Second was up, no good either. Fight for the rebound, and what are they going to say? Is it a lane violation, or it should be Lovington ball, but we'll see what happens. Yep, a lane violation by Lovington, so they'll have Artesia will have another chance, and that one no good. Pondo now with the rebound. I really think Rivero probably got it and handed it to Pondo, but they were both there. Now Lovington chance to score here. They need to, as they're going to cycle around. Perez thinks about the three, now passes to Casadas. They find, Covington open in the right corner. He tries a three ball. It goes over, an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Fight for it, but Pondo can't corral it, and so it'll be a turnover for Lovington. 2:47 left, a very low-scoring first quarter. As when Lovington has had the ball, they're taking their time to move the ball around. And I against a team like Artesia, with some of the advantages Artesia has, I don't disagree with that. A three-point attempt up, no good, and a rebound is brought down. Casadas has got it. I think it was actually Pondo who got the rebound. And a pass over to Pondo from Casadas, back to Casadas, now to Covington in the right corner. He works in, drives in, tries to put a shot, trying to bank it off the glass. It doesn't fall, but he is fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot. And who are they going to call that against? That's going to be on 33, Jack Byers. So 5-all, we're still tied with 2:13 left, and Covington at the line, a chance to break that tie, and he does not make the first one. Got a chance to sink the second one and put Lovington ahead for the first time in this game. As that one's no good either, and fighting for the rebound. I think they're going to call a tie ball. They should. They're going to call a jump ball. No, they're going to call a foul. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So they're going to call that. So they are. They're gonna call number 33. They're gonna call Byers for the foul. I thought that foul was going against Lovington, but it will be against Byers. It'll be Lovington basketball, and that's kind of how I saw it. I think he went over the back. Artesia didn't like it, but Rivero inbounds to Casadas. A pass over into the left corner, a three attempt up no good, and Artesia with the rebound. And a three-ball shot attempt up no good, and Pondo will have the rebound. And number 3, Danny Crystal in the game. Leaves it off for Covington. Covington to Rivero. Rivero going to turn around, drive around outside the arc. Get it to Criswell. Criswell thinks about driving the lane, but it's too well protected, so he gives it to Pondo. Pondo pops the trigger on a three ball. It won't fall, and that's going to be Casadas with the rebound, his second. And now Lovington will do it again. They'll recycle. Pondo bounce pass to Covington. Covington drives across the baseline, tries to put it up and in. It does not fall. Are they going to call him for the charge, or are they going to call Lovington Artesia for the foul? I think they're going to call Eglund, and I'm not sure if that's the way you say that. Eglund maybe, or Eglund. So I'll find out for sure. I didn't hear when the teams were announced. So that is a foul. Covington at the line sinks that one and puts Lovington up 6-5. He'll have a chance to put Lovington up by 2 here. And that one does not fall. So 6-5. Just a minute 15 left in the first. Artesia with the ball. Get it in the corner. Good defense by Lovington. And they pass. Little jump shot. Turnaround jumper. Little turnaround jumper by Kincaid. And now Artesia with a 7-6 lead. Lovington brings it down. They get it to Covington. Covington leaves it off for Crystal, and it's deflected, popped away. Campbell trying to keep it coast to coast. He puts it up and in and draws the foul. You could just see that coming as a bad foul. No chance to really block that. And instead a 2 could become a 3 as they call Pondo on that. Pondo was trying to defend, but you could just tell Campbell was going up for it and trying to draw the foul, and he made the shot. He makes it 3 points the old-fashioned way, makes it a 10-point lead, 10-6 now, as here comes Lovington. Covington leaves it off for Criswell. Criswell back to Covington. Covington, top of the arc, now drives in the lane, tries to put it up. It's blocked. Blocked by Kincaid, and a clean block. So that's going to be another turnover for Lovington. And a 3-ball attempt for the right corner, no good. And it's going to be Criswell who comes down with it. I think that was tipped his way by Pondo or maybe Hernandez. And a 3-ball attempt by Pondo from the right wing. And wow, is it ever good? Nothing but net. Nice time for it. As 10-9, Artesia leading just by 1. 1 second left. A last-second shot, no good. And right at the buzzer with a 3-pointer just seconds before the end of the first quarter. And we've got a barn burner as the score at the end of the first is Artesia 10, Lovington 9. We'll be back with the second quarter coming up right here on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym. I'm Dawn Morgan, flying solo tonight with Lovington Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. At the end of the first quarter, wow, Artesia's leading by just 1 point. Lovington executing very well. And instead of making a quick transition and going just basket for basket against Artesia, they're taking their time on their position, moving the ball around, looking for position, and trying to heat up their perimeter, their three-point shooting game, which they've only managed to sink 1 3, but it was Pondo just before the end of the first. So Lovington starts the second quarter, and they inbound. They do work the ball around. That's Hernandez trying to penetrate the lane. Can't find it. No room. Gets it to Covington. Covington passing it over to Criswell. It goes out of bounds, but knocked away by Artesia, so it'll stay Lovington basketball. 10-9 at the beginning of the second quarter here. Artesia up by 1. And that is going to be Criswell running the point for Lovington. Lovington hanging on to the ball. Passing to Covington, back to Criswell. Now we're to Pondo. Pondo free, and an open look from beyond the arc, his second tray of the game, and now he puts Lovington up 12-10, but a very fast transition by Artesia. They've got the ball, and number 30 huddling with a 3-point of his, or no, just 2. He was not in 3-point range, but ties it up 12 all here. 7 minutes left in the second. with Lovington in control. They get it to Pondo. Pondo tries another three. It won't work, but with the rebound and the putback, as everybody just watches it pop, thinking, is it going to go in? Criswell was moving, and that's what you got to do. Be where the ball is going to be. And he was, and so nice rebound, but then Artesia's got it. And putting it up and in, they work their own magic. Little give and go. And Williams with an easy layup for him. Now we are tied up 14-all. And Criswell looking for the three ball. It does not fall, and that is number 50 with the rebound for Artesia. Leave it off for Campbell. Now they work it around. A three-ball attempt on the way. I think it was tipped by Hernandez for Lovington. Ball up no good, and two more rebounds for Artesia, but empty possession there, and give it to Lovington. Now Lovington going to take their time. That is Covington. Covington on the right wing. Over to Hernandez. Oh, and then a bad bounce pass as Hernandez gives it away. Artesia going down for it, and a hip check, a bump. A foul committed by Lovington. We're tied 14-all here with 5:47 left in this second quarter, and I believe as Casadas comes out for Lovington, and I think Gomez as well. Cardenas back in, Valenzuela in for Lovington now. Pondo on the court, Criswell on the court, and Covington. So Artesia will inbound after the foul by Hernandez. On the floor, they inbound, and Cardenas trying to take it away there. Yep, and he does. Nope, all right. No good as they call Cardenas for that foul. So he was trying to take it away. Give it to Artesia. They inbound, and then it is stolen away. Covington's got it. Nice work. And another turnover for Artesia. Cardenas has got it. Lovington working it around. Cale Covington trying to put up the shot from the left. No good. And another rebound for Artesia as they deny Lovington a second look. 14-all, we're tied. 5:14 left in the second as Artesia brings it down, works it in. That's Campbell driving into the lane, loses the handle on it off good defensive pressure by Cardenas and Pondo, and it falls on the floor, and Lovington's got it. That is the sixth turnover for Artesia. Lovington needs to make points off of it. They get it to Covington. Covington gives it, oh, nice, as he gives it to Braxton Valenzuela, and Valenzuela just pulls up and pops a tray from the left wing from just beyond the arc and puts Lovington up by 3. Very nice work. Off of with an assist by Covington. So Artesia now working the ball around outside the arc. Good defense by Lovington. A pass over the Vega corrals it, gets it back. Good defense by Lovington again. Oh, nice. Valenzuela coming up, putting pressure on. Artesia, no room. A bounce pass to Campbell. Campbell in the lane, puts up a little jumper. And he's got 10 points in the game now for Artesia. Makes it back to a 1-point game. Lovington up by 1 in a fight for it. He's gonna fight for it right here in front of the table. It's gonna be Artesia basketball. So it goes out of bounds. And a turnover by Lovington. Lovington has 8 turnovers in the game. Artesia, well, there's a 3-point attempt up, no good by Kincaid. And it's gonna be Lovington with the rebound. Nice as the Valenzuela kicks it over to Pondo. Pondo in the right corner. He pops the tray. Third 3-pointer for Micah Pondo. Puts Lovington back up on top, 20-16. There's Lovington doing nice work here in this first half. 3.5 left in this second quarter. As Artesia working, and trying to put up a shot. Good defense by Lovington. It doesn't go, and it's going to be controlled by Lovington. Perez gets it to Cale Covington. Covington pops it out to Pondo. Pondo tries the three from the right corner. It doesn't fall, and it's going to be Covington with the rebound. But it is going to be a turnover. And the ball goes back to Artesia as I get, come on. Score bug acting up just a minute, but I got it back. No score on that possession. Now Artesia with a three look. Doesn't fall. They do get the rebound, but the putback no good. 2 rebounds, and then Covington controls it, gets it to Perez, to Cardenas. Cardenas hit through the lane, puts it up, no good. And Artesia with the rebound. Oh, nice work, and stolen away by Jojo Perez. Perez to Covington. Covington putting it up and in. Oh, it does not fall, but he does draw the foul. That was nice work as Cardenas with a good pass to him. And they are going to call number 30, Hodling, for that foul, just his first one. It will put Covington at the line, and he buries it. So 21-16 as Casadas comes back in. And nice work by number 11, Braxton Valenzuela. I believe he is an eighth or ninth grader. I'll have to double check that, but one of the younger members brought up at the beginning of the district season. And the second shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. But it goes out. It'll be Artesia's ball. So Covington with 1 of 2 at the line there. Artesia with the ball. 2:25 left in the second quarter. And they're going to call Cardenas as a reach-around foul. He was guarding Hodling, and Hodling knew it. Hodling turned on the jets, trying to get to Cardenas to body into him, and he did. So Cardenas, that's the 3rd foul on Cardenas. And he will sit. Rivero in the game. Hernandez. It's on the floor, so Artesia inbounds. They put up a shot, no good, and Perez has his 4th rebound for Lovington. Gets it to Rivero in the right corner, to Casadas, cycles around, leaves it off for Perez. Perez going to pull back midcourt as Lovington been very careful. If they don't have a clear shot, somebody just to drive into the lane or somebody posted up, they have been passing and just moving the ball around the outside of the arc and looking for position, kind of just seeding the inside momentarily to Artesia. Now they pass it around, and Hernandez drives across the baseline. Are they going to call a foul? Yep, they do, on Williams. First foul on him. It'll be on the floor, and it'll be Rivero to inbound for Lovington. 1:43 left here in the second quarter. 21-16. Lovington's up by 5. They pass it out to Gomez. Gomez getting worked on by Campbell. Almost loses it. Leaves it off for Rivero. Rivero just going to take his time. Pull back midcourt. Cycle around. Leaves it off for Casadas. Casadas dribbles over to the left. Gives it to Perez. Perez also drifts back center court. Just slowing the pace down. Lovington has not been afraid to do this, and it's worked to their favor in the first half. Now they find Pondo open in the right corner. He tries the 3 ball. It does not go, and another rebound, and they get it to Vega, and Vega takes it up and in with an assist by Hodling. And trapped up over there in front of the Artesia bench was Elijah Rivero. He bounces it off, goes out of bounds. Try it again. 21-18 now is your score. Lovington up by 3. Perez passes to Casadas. Casadas gets it to Hernandez. Hernandez pops the net from the right corner. Trey Ball, what did I say at the beginning of the game? Lovington was going to have good perimeter shooting. And they have definitely heated that part of the game up. 24-18. Artesia with the ball, trying to cycle around. They lose it temporarily. Good hustle by Lovington. Taken away by Hernandez and then saved out. Jojo Perez ends up with possession. And they get it to Rivero. Rivero tries the three ball. It does not fall, and that's another rebound. That's hodling with it, but then loses the ball just past after passing it off to Williams at midcourt. The ball overall for it, and I think they are going to call the jump ball. The arrow goes away of Artesia. So no foul. I don't think they're going to. Nope. So it will be Artesia's ball. 12 seconds left. 24-18 is your score. Lovington leading. 7 seconds now before halftime, and a whistle sounds. They're going to call, I think, Hernandez for the foul. Yep, they are going to call. Yep, that's his second foul. And it is going to send Campbell to the line. Campbell has 10 points. No, 6. He has 12 points. 12 of Artesia's 18 points in the game are by Campbell. First trip to the line for Campbell, though. 6.5 seconds left in this first half, and nothing but net on that one. No, it's not his first trip to the line. He made a three the old-fashioned way earlier, and now that's his second make from the free throw line. And up for another one, and that one bounces out, but Artesia with the rebound. 1 second left. Campbell with the last second shot does not fall, and guess what? Lovington is leading at halftime, 24-19. Wow. We'll be back with your halftime report and more Wildcat basketball coming up on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter.
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym here, Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, flying solo, and wow, what an interesting first half it was. Artesia led at the end of the first, a low-scoring first quarter, and Lovington really did a nice job of controlling the ball when they got it, working for the best shots, trying to make those shots count, forcing some turnovers. They didn't always make points off of their turnovers, but they were able to keep the scoring down, and it was only 10-9 at the end of the first quarter. Artesia with a 1-point lead, and then in the second quarter, Lovington ended up outscoring Artesia. They scored 14. Well, actually, they didn't. It ended up 24-19 at halftime. So 10-9, Artesia leading at the end of the first, and yes, both teams scoring well in that second quarter, but Lovington just outscoring them just by that much. I mean, Artesia put up 9 points in the second quarter, but Lovington was able to put up 15 in that second quarter. So nice work as Lovington stretched it out. Here is the scoring so far in the game. Your leading scorer for Artesia right now is Charlie Campbell, number 3, with 11 points. Then you have 2 points apiece for Braylon Vega, for Kel Hodling, for Clay Kincaid, and Stephen Williams. Artesia winning the rebounding battle. They had 24 rebounds on my count in the first half, 16 rebounds for Lovington, but Lovington is doing a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball. Lovington with 9 turnovers and Artesia with 7, and Artesia just some cold shooting, taking some shots and having that they did not make. Lovington able to force some turnovers and make some points off of that and stretch things out in that second quarter. So nice job, as right now your leading scorer for Lovington is Micah Pondo with 9 points, 3 trays for Micah Pondo, 3 rebounds to go with that. Covington with 7 points, 4 rebounds, a steal and an assist. Then you've got Peyton Hernandez with 3 points, and that was a tray. You've got Braxton Valenzuela with 3 points, and that was a 3-ball. And then you've got, you've got rebounds from Cardenas, 1 rebound. Criswell with a couple of rebounds, 2 points from Gomez, and 2 rebounds for Casares 4 rebounds for JoJo Perez. So some interesting work, some good work by Lovington. They've got to keep it up. The Artesia is bound to make some adjustments against Lovington, and we'll come out and see if Lovington can continue to play this game. They are also playing very poised, just much like the Lady Cats, and congratulations again if you haven't heard or didn't watch that first game or haven't checked on it. The Lovington Lady Cats won that game against Artesia. 62-41 was the final score here. And now Lovington boys are trying to upset and surprise Artesia, who come into this one with a season record of 15-7. Now keep in mind that Lovington's season record is 14-9. Their season records are very similar. But Artesia's a little better, and Artesia comes in 3-0 in district. But Lovington, if they could pull off the upset, it would be huge for them. Right now, Lovington is 1-2 in district, ranked 2nd, ranked 10th in New Mexico 4A. And they're saying, hey, why not? Why can't we win? We can. And so far, they're doing a nice job of that. So it'll all come down to they can't afford to come out flat in this third quarter. They've got to come out and hit. So coming back, and we're just about ready to get this one, so we won't take any more time to hear from our great sponsors, but please appreciate them as you look on screen and see the banners and hear the advertisements for them. Please try to give those businesses your business in appreciation for their support of Lovington Athletics. I'm Dawn Morgan again. Thank you for joining us, getting good support at One Radio Square with Evie Stuber, Tiff Stuber, monitoring audio and video, just monitoring, making sure that we're on the air and looking good. Got to say thank you very much to Gene Dow and Artesia Radio for letting us plug directly into their router to try to keep our audio and video as good as possible using the hard line here in the gym. So let's get this second half underway as we start the third quarter. Lovington up 24-18, and they will start the ball to have the half. To start the half, second half of ball here. Rivero inbounding to Perez. Perez going to run the point, moves it over to the right, bounce pass to Covington. Covington driving in, now has to pass it out, gets it to Cardenas. Cardenas pops the trigger on a 3 from the left corner, no good, but Covington with a rebound. And a putback, no good. And now Artesia with a rebound. And that will be Campbell with the ball. Leaves it off for Vega. 24-19 is your score. I think I had it as 18. It is 19, 24-19. Ooh, and Artesia draws first blood in the second quarter, as that is Vega who pops the trigger on the 3 ball, and just like that, it's just a 2-point lead for Lovington. As Cale Covington with the ball, pulls back center court, now leaves it off for Rivero. Rivero to Perez. Perez passing it off to Gomez. Gomez pulls back to Rivero. Rivero now to Covington. Covington passing it. Artesia fans not happy when Lovington passing the ball around the arc. I think it's a smart move against our Artesia, though. I think it's as long as our Lovington continues to hold on to the ball, take care of the ball, not turn it over. And still almost swatted away. And then a bounce pass in the lane, as that does not execute, is not execution there for Lovington. It's not good. They were very patient, working to try to bounce that into the lane and get someone to cut underneath the basket. But instead, it's picked off by Artesia, so a turnover for Lovington. Give it to Artesia. Ball up. Almost lost. Good defense by Lovington, but they do find 24. Eglin posted up, tries to, and puts it up and in, and draws the foul. So just like that, that nice lead by Lovington going into halftime. It was 24-19. I had it written down and was saying it right, but somehow I think I bumped the score bug, and it went from 19 back to 18. But now we're all tied up 24 all, and The extra point, no good. Covington with the rebound. Takes it all the way coast to coast and puts it up and in. And now Artesia, they just trade baskets. And that is number 42, Kincaid, with 2 more points. So now we're tied again, 26-all here in the third quarter. Covington tries the 3 from way downtown. It doesn't fall, but what a nice rebound by Gomez. Good work by him. And Lovington just gonna, again, run around the arc, control the ball, control the pace, look for position. JoJo Perez, spin move in the lane, tries to put it up. It's swatted out of bounds. It will stay Lovington basketball. And it'll be Rivero to inbound. He gets it over to Gomez. Gomez tries the 3 ball from the right corner, no good. And Lovington denied a second look at the basket as another rebound. That's the 3rd rebound in the second half for Artesia. And now Artesia going to kind of slow things down. 26-all, just under 5 minutes left to play in the third. As they pass it, they pass it into Eagland. And he had posted up, they put it up and in. So he's got 4 points in the game. Now Covington will take it from the right side, tries to put it up and in. It does not go, and Kincaid skies for another rebound, denying Lovington another look at the basket. The pass all the way in the right corner almost goes out of bounds. They save it. Now Campbell's got it on the left wing, getting worked on by Cardenas. And they pass it Hodling and then get it back to Campbell. Campbell drives in, and I think, are they going to call they're going to call the foul, I think, on Perez. Yep, they do. So first foul on JoJo. Artesia up 28-26 in this one, and timeout Wildcats. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here and look. And in this second half, wow, we started off 24-19 in the third quarter, and it's 28-26. Artesia has taken the lead back, and Lovington has only scored 2 points so far in this second half, and they were by K.O. Covington, and they're getting out-rebounded in this second half as well. They got out-rebounded in the first half, but there were other things they were doing well, and mostly their perimeter shooting was keeping them in it, and then had to let them pull ahead. And now their 3-ball attempts in the second half have not fallen. They've had a couple of close-in misses as well, so they're going to have to get their shooting in and out back on track. And Campbell takes it and puts 2 in. And now Artesia stretching out their lead to 4, 30-26 here. You can feel it starting to slip away a little bit for Lovington. They've got to get back on form here. And Covington with the ball, loses it. Cardenas picks it up, way off on that 3-ball attempt, and it goes out of bounds. So it'll be Artesia basketball. Lovington's got to try to make every possession count. Again, no empty possessions, got to hang on to the ball. But at the same time, they do have to, they're 4 points down, and they've got to try to get those 3 points, that 3-pointers, the 3-point shooting to get hot again. So they are going to have to take those chances, but try to make those shots and get the 3-point shooting back. Artesia moving it around, almost stolen away. They get it back. Campbell tries to put it up and in. It goes behind the basket instead. And I think it'll be Lovington Wildcat basketball. Yes, it does. As a turnover for Artesia. Second for them in this third quarter. Lovington's had 3. Wildcats moving it around. Covington over to Pondo. Pondo driving in. Kicks it back out to Covington. Covington now driving in, trying to put it up. Almost taken away, but he is able to put it up and in. So Covington with 2 more points. He's got 4 for Lovington, all 4 of their points in the second half. brings them within 3, just 2, as it's, I thought it was 31 to 28, just 30 to 28. And a 2-point lead for Artesia, but Lovington staying right with them, staying right in it. Need to grab that lead back. Artesia with the ball, inbounding. Oh, and stolen away. Nice steal by Covington. Got to be where the ball's going to be. See where the ball's going to be and try to beat for Artesia. But Lovington's got to try to make points out of it. A 3-ball attempt by Gomez up, no good, and another rebound for Artesia. Lovington got to get that 3-point shooting back. And Campbell with 2 more. Lovington falling down by 4, but still within striking distance, certainly staying right up. Oh, a 3 attempt by Lovington on the way, no good. And again, another rebound, denying Lovington another look at that 3. Their perimeter shooting was good in the first half, and so far it's kind of failing them in the second half. As let's see, there were 5 3-pointers by Lovington. It just seemed like more in that first half. And the ball goes back to Lovington here. That's going to be Criswell. Tries a 3-ball, no good, and rebound by Artesia. Although, are they going to call Pondo for the foul? Yep, they do. As he was trying to pick the pocket of Campbell there. Instead, gets called for the foul. That's his second foul. It'll be on the floor, and it'll put Dominguez to rebound, or to inbound, that is. He gets it over to Hodling. Hodling getting worked on by Pondo. As they get it over to Kincaid, he drives in, tries to put it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and ultimately it is controlled by Lovington. They bring it down the court, get it to Pondo. He tries the 3-ball, won't fall. A fight for the rebound, and I think it's a jump ball. Yeah, they do call it. They call the jump ball. Are they going to call the foul on Criswell? Nope. So it will be Artesia ball. I think they're going to call for a fresh basketball. That one looks a little mushy. No, they're going to say it needs to be cleaned off. So they're going to clean off the basketball. The ref will do that and then throw it back in. It will be Artesia ball to inbound. 32 to 28 is your score, by the way. The minute 30 left here in the third quarter. A very low-scoring third quarter, as it started at 24 to 19. Lovington had a 5-point lead coming into this second half, and they have lost it, and now Artesia has gone ahead. I say low scoring for Lovington. It's been all Artesia here so far in this third quarter. Lovington needing to turn that back around, but they are still within 4 points, certainly within striking distance, can get this one back. They need to keep Artesia from going on a roll. Artesia pulling back, trying to find some room. And Campbell once again, 6-point just in the second half, stretching that lead out, 34 to 28. And Lovington back in their end. Pondo with the ball. Leaves it off for Covington. Covington driving in, almost picked off, now drives the lane, tries to put up a shot, it won't fall, and the rebound, yes, by Artesia. Another empty possession for Lovington, and they're going to say they count the bucket, and they call Lovington for the foul. So that's going to make it 36 to 28 as Artesia now stretching things out. And they're going to call that on Elijah Rivero, his first, but it will put Campbell at the line. Campbell is 2 for 2 at the free throw line in the game. Both of those shots in the first half. He's got 11. He's got 8 points now in this second half, and make it 9 as he made 3 the old-fashioned way. Puts Artesia up 37-28. Lovington quickly bringing it down. Rivero's got it, leaves it off for Criswell. Criswell leaving it off for Covington. Gonna work it around the left. Hang on to it. Now leaves it off for Criswell. Criswell gonna leave it off for Rivero. Rivero gonna drive in, try to put the shot up. It gets blocked. He gets his own rebound though, and gets it out to Criswell. Criswell, swish. I think it's just 2 points though, but still nice. I say just 2 points because a couple more feet. If he had been a couple more feet behind where he was, would have been a 3, but still nice work as Criswell has a couple of points in the game. And now a 3-ball attempt by Artesia, no good, but they do get the rebound, and at the buzzer, it is 37-30. Artesia is retaking the lead, and we will be back with the 4th and final quarter as this is a tight ball game. It's been back and forth, and it's still anybody's game. 37-30, Artesia leading, and we'll be back with more Wildcat basketball from Bulldog Gym here on Lovington Sports YouTube and on HobbsAmerica.com.
Easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools.
And welcome back to Lovington basketball. Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, solo here at Bulldog Gym. At the end of the third quarter, 37-30, as Artesia came out and got the lead back. We started the third quarter 24-19. Lovington with a 5-point lead, and now Lovington down by 7, but they will have the ball to start the fourth quarter, and they're certainly not out of it by any means. 7 points is a swing. Either one of these teams is capable of making up that ground and that many points. So Lovington looking to make up some ground here. They give it to Covington. Covington he moves in, tries to put it up and in, but no, it's a turnover instead. So Artesia basketball. And Lovington, they had got them down for 9 turnovers in that first half, 6 so far in the second half. Oh, and the ball stolen away. Nice, as skying up for it, stealing it is Covington. He's got 3 steals in the game. He leaves it off for Criswell. Criswell brings it across timeline. Back to Covington. Covington now to Casadas. Casadas into Hernandez. Now back to Covington. He drives in, trying to put it up and in from the right. Instead, they're going to call the charge on him. Oh. So that is going to be, I think that's just the second foul on Cale, though. It's a bad time to lose possession of the basketball, though. 37-30. Lovington down by 7, but certainly not out of it. But they've got to stop the bleeding right now and keep Artesia from pulling further away. Campbell with it, getting double teamed. Now they get it back to Kincaid. Kincaid passing the ball and losing it. Pushed out of bound by Lovington. Good defense, though. It'll stay Artesia basketball. 6:52 left in this game. 37-30 is your score. They inbound, get it. Hodling driving in, putting up a shot, no good. Ooh, a nice rebound by Valenzuela. That's the second rebound for Valenzuela in this game. Now back to Lovington. They're going to take their time. That's Criswell leaving it off for Valenzuela. Oh, and they're going to, yep. Offensive foul. Offensive foul by Casadas. First on him. But that gives the ball over to Artesia. Lovington got to make up some points, and instead Artesia is able to pass it into Kincaid, and he puts the stuff. He puts the stuff on it. makes it 39-30 and ignites this Artesia crowd. And now Artesia's pulled away by 9 points. Oh, and they call him for hanging on the rim. They call the tee. And Elijah Rivero to sink it. Yes. Nice job under pressure. 39-31. Lovington can eat into that lead right here. Every point is crucial. 6:21 left in this game. And the second one is up and good. It rattles home. Elijah Rivera with 2 great points. The technicals sinks those and gets Lovington back within 7. And Lovington will have the ball. Got to take care of the ball and no empty possessions as they got to climb their way back into this one. Their 3-point shooting is there has been a little cold in this second half, and they've turned the ball over too many times. Too many turnovers. That is plaguing them. 6:09 left. Lovington's not out of it by any means, but they've got to hang on to the ball, take care of it. Oh, and a nice pass intercepted. Valenzuela with the steal. That's how you do it. Gives Lovington the ball back. 5:50 left to play. 39-32. Artesia leading. Criswell with the ball. Loses it but gets it back. Leaves it off for Rivera. Rivera over to Covington. Covington going to drive in from the right. Try to put it up, but it's blocked by big 42. Kincaid blocks it, sends it out of bounds. It will stay Lovington basketball. And Elijah Rivera will inbound. Gets it out to Covington. Covington leaves it off for Criswell. Criswell leaves it off for Gomez. To Pondo in the right wing. Now into Covington. Drives in the lane, trying to put it up. Again, it's pushed out. And this time, it is going to be Artesia basketball. Another turnover for Lovington. And Coach Casey Pack wants to take a timeout. Yeah, we will. I think it's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And just say thanks to all of our sponsors. And remind you, the Lovington girls won their game earlier, 62-41 over Artesia. And they go up to 14-10 overall, but more importantly, 2-2 in district now. And the Lovington boys trying to upset Artesia here. They're also trying to even their district record up to 2-2 here, but they are running out of time. They're 7 points behind. They've got to make something happen right now. 5:19 left in this game, and trailing by 7 out of the timeout. It will be Artesia basketball. Artesia has been out rebounding Lovington in this game. A seesaw affair. Artesia led at the end of the first 10-9. Lovington led at half 24-19. Then Artesia took it back at the end of the third 37-30. And here we are with 5:15 left to play. It's 39-32. Good defense by Lovington. Double teaming, but Artesia moving the ball, passing it around very well. A shot up from the right side. No good. Fight for it. Artesia's got it. They control it. And they're going to call Lovington with a foul. They're going to call Covington? Yes, they do. As Covington picks up his second foul. And Covington will come out. Jojo Perez comes in. Gomez is out there. No, did Covington stay out? Covington did stay out. Rivero is in, Pondo's in. And they're going to call Pondo with a foul. Yep, and Pondo didn't like it. You got to be careful. Because got to be careful what he says. And coaches there did not tee Pondo up, but that's a third foul on Pondo, and coach just wanted to just kind of cool him off a little bit, so Cardenas went in. Artesia inbounds, and the ball up, tipped away. Covington's got it. Leaves it off for Perez. Perez running the point, gets it. Oh, Cardenas saves that from going out of bounds. Back to Covington. It is 39-32. Lovington trails by 7. 4:40 left to play in this game. Perez over on the left wing, leaves it off for Rivero. Rivero cycles around top of the arc, almost has it taken away from him. Gets it back to Perez. Perez drives in and kicks it out to Gomez. Gomez to Rivero. Bounce pass to Perez. A little turnaround jumper in the lane. Beautiful. They worked that very well, and Perez with 2 points and his first 2 points in the game. And now a timeout taken, and Lovington trailing only by 5 points. And again, this is just a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it right here. Wow, what a game this has been. A back-and-forth seesaw affair. Lovington has been playing very well, but they came out in the third quarter, and their shooting was kind of cold. They were trying to fire up their perimeter shooting again, which had been pretty hot in the first half, and it helped them an awful lot. And they just have not been able to get three-pointers to fall in this second half. Covington has had 4 points in this second half, but several steals. Now it is Artesia basketball out of the timeout. 5-point lead by Artesia, 4:12 left to play. As Vega's got it. Oh, and stolen away. A pass taken away. Covington takes it coast to coast. Oh, it falls off, but Jojo Perez, they're fighting for the rebound, and Artesia not happy, but Perez, oh, wow, no, Lovington not happy. Wow. They say it's a Lovington turnover. Whoa. Lovington faithful here not happy about that. I thought the call was going against Artesia. It was Artesia fans booing, but it went the other way. Lovington has got to make their possessions count. Can't turn over the basketball. The ball goes out. Good defense by Lovington. It'll stay Artesia basketball, though. 3:43 left in the game. Lovington down by 5. And a shot up and in off of the inbound. Vega puts it up, and he's got 7 points in the game now. Now it is 41-34. Lovington down by 7. 3.5 minutes left to play. Cardenas with it. Cardenas to Perez. Perez going to cycle it back around to Gomez. Gomez kept out. He's going to take it to Cardenas to Rivero. Rivero to Cardenas. Thinks about the three. Not confident about it, so he leaves it off for Gomez. Gomez to Perez. Perez, a quick pass in the lane to Covington. Covington tries to put up the shot, a little left hook. It pops up, and Cardenas fighting for it, but it is Artesia's basketball. Just under 3 minutes left. Hate to say it, but now Artesia can slow the pace up and just make Lovington come to them, because it's a 7-point game, but Artesia can slow the pace down and just make Lovington come after them at this point. 2:47 left and a timeout's being taken. It's a full minute timeout, and we will take it and be back with more Lovington basketball, Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
And welcome back to Artesia Bulldog Gym, and out of the timeout. It is 41-34 here late in this fourth quarter, and it will be Artesia basketball as Lovington trailing by 7. They have led. They were leading by 5 at halftime, and Artesia has retook the lead in the third quarter and has stretched that out. They inbound, and a jumper from the right side by Vega makes it 43-34. Quickly, Lovington has to find points and fast. A bounce pass meant to go to Covington is taken away, and Lovington again, they've given away the ball too many times. They've had empty possessions, and their three-point shooting has been cold in this second half. Fight for the ball. Artesia is saying it's theirs. And they're going to call a foul. They're going to call Jojo Perez, I believe. Yes, they do. So Perez with his second foul, and it's going to put Hodling at the line to shoot. 2:12 left in this game, and Artesia is now up by 9 points. Hodling with the first up, no good. A miss. He'll have another chance at it. It is, let's see, Gomez and Kale in the blocks in the front for Lovington. Kale does have the rebound, passes it down. Kale with an assist, and Cardenas puts it up and in. Lovington's got to force turnovers and make points off of the turnovers and try to cut into this with some three-pointers. It's under 2 minutes left, and it is 43-36, a 7-point lead. They pass in the lane, a shot up, no good, but Eglin gets his own rebound and put back and puts Artesia back up by 2. Kale Covington has the ball stripped out of his hands in the lane, and now a minute and a half left, 45-36. Artesia's ball. They trying to increase the lead. A bounce pass in the lane, and the ball ends up loose. To fight for it as Rivero had knocked it away. He ends up on it. It's going to be a jump ball, and I think it will be Lovington's ball. 45-36 is your score. A 9-point lead by Artesia with a minute 17 left in this one. It's Covington. Timeout Artesia, I believe. Timeout, yep, timeout is going to be taken, and it's a full one. So we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym out of the timeout. I believe this was an Artesia timeout and a full one. And the score is 45-36. 45-36. Artesia leading with just a minute 17 left to play here in this ball game, as Lovington has fought, but they really came out. I said at the beginning of the second half, they could not afford to have a sort of slow third quarter, and they kind of stalled out and did just that. And the technicals called, and Campbell is shooting. First one's up and good. And the second one up and good as well. So 47-36 now, 11-point lead, a minute 17, and Artesia will inbound at midcourt right in front of the media table. They do get it in, and they're going to call Chicken Perez for a foul. He was guarding Hodling off of the inbound. So it will put Hodling at the free throw line. A minute 14 left in the game. Artesia poised to win this one. First one is up, no good. And after this game, Lovington will be home for their final 2 games of district. That one up, no good either. A fight for the rebound. Pondo's got it. So Lovington with the ball. Move it across the court. Get it to Jojo Perez. To Rivero to Pondo. Pondo top of the arc. Over to Perez. He drives in. Tries to put it up and in off the glass, and he does. As nice as Jojo Perez with 2 more points. Makes it 47-38. And Wildcats now want a timeout. And with 56.4 seconds left on the clock, it is a full timeout. We'll be back with more Lovington basketball. The finish of this coming up on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you.
Out of timeout. Welcome back to Lovington basketball. Out of timeout. The ball inbounded. Lovington takes it, but Cardenas with a foul. That's going to be his 4th. Of course, the only chance for Lovington really is to try to grab, is to send Artesia to the free throw line. Charlie Campbell Charlie Campbell, not the person you want to foul. He's perfect at the free throw line for Artesia in this game. He has not missed in this game yet, and he does not there. So he sinks another one, makes it 48-38, now a 10-point lead. And Lovington is going to send in younger players off of the bench into this one with 53.2 seconds left, a 10-point lead by Artesia. Covington in the blocks and Pondo up. As Lovington doesn't send I said younger players, but they've got their starters out there. I meant starters. And timeout Artesia now, as it's Artesia 49-38, and this is just a 30-second timeout. So Lovington, a little strategy going on, trying to figure a way to try to get this one, at least try to tie it, send it into overtime. But they are running out of clock, but trying desperately as they played a pretty solid game. They just had a slower third quarter. Cale Covington with a heck of a game. He's got 11 points in this one right now. 4, 5, 6 rebounds to go with that. 3 steals, but several of the Lovington players have some good stats. They do inbound it. They get it to Covington, and Covington skies up and puts it up and in. So, and now a long pass down court, and Artesia is just going to pull up, and Lovington is going to foul. Are they going to call that on Pondo? Are they going to call it maybe on Braxton Valenzuela? What are they going to say? No, they're going to call that on Covington. And that's the 4th foul for Covington. And it will send number 12, McNeil, to the line. McNeil just in the game for the first time. I believe the first time. He might have been in earlier, but I don't have him down in stats at all. And no points for this one. McNeil missing the first of 2. 49-40 is your score. Lovington trailing by 9. 36.6 seconds left to play in this game. Second one up is good. So McNeil with a point in the game makes it 50-40. Coming down, they pass to Cale. Cale drives in and puts it up and in. 2 more points. And now the Cats looking to try to force a turnover and try to get that ball back. They double team Campbell in the corner, and a timeout is taken. So now the Cats trail by 8 points with 22.8 seconds left, and a timeout is being taken, and it is, I think, a full It's a full 60, so we'll be back with more Wildcat basketball from Artesia on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Out of the timeout, the Lovington timeout, we are back. Your score is 50-42. Artesia's leading by 8 points with 22.8 seconds left on the clock. And it will be Artesia basketball. They inbound to Campbell. Campbell in the backcourt, getting trapped up, but they're going to call, I think they're going to call Perez. Yep, they're going to call Perez with the foul. So Jojo Perez, and that's going to be his third foul. Lovington, again, with that kind of a lead, their hope here is to try to get the rebounds, make a quick transition, try to put as many points on the board as they can. Their three-point shooting in this half has gone pretty cold. And Campbell sinks that. He remains perfect at the free throw line. He sank 2 in the first half, and he has sunk 5 in the second half. Charlie Campbell leading all scorers with 25 points on the board right now. Trying to make it 26. 20.2 seconds left. 51-42 is the score. Artesia leading, and that one rattles in as well. So 26 points for Campbell, and Lovington quickly bringing the ball down. That's Gomez. Gomez to Perez. Perez tries the three ball. It does not fall, and the rebound fought for by Vega, and fouling Vega. Fouling Vega is Lovington. Cale Covington, he commits the foul and foul game. And that is going to put Vega at the line. 52-42 your score, 11.2 seconds on the clock. Lovington's only hope, try to get the rebounds and trying for three balls probably, but Vega making the first one, making it that much more difficult for Lovington to try every strategy. .2 on the clock, 53-42 your score. And Vega to shoot the second free throw. Pondo and Gomez in the blocks in the front for Lovington. And is this a timeout? Timeout for Lovington, I guess. Timeout being taken. And it is a full one, so we'll come back in 30 seconds with more Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
And welcome back as the second free throw attempt, and then Artesia, they get it out to a player who takes 2 shots at the three ball, gets a third one, and it goes in at the buzzer as a special player goes in for Artesia and has 3 looks at the basket toward the end of the game and makes that one. And I believe, I'm trying to see his number, that is number 32. A special player in the game for Artesia, and at the buzzer sinks a three-pointer and makes the final score for Lovington 56-42. 56-42 is your final score as Lovington falls to Artesia in this district game, 56-42. We'll be back to wrap this up. I don't know if Coach Pack will come over. We hope that he'll come over and talk with us after this game. But Lovington, with the loss, falls to 14-10 overall, 1-3 in district now. We'll come back with more Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools.
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the...
And welcome back to Bulldog Gym as the Wildcats have fallen to Artesia. Final score 56-42. Artesia improves to 16-7 overall, 4-0. They stay perfect in district. Likely, they're ranked number 2 in New Mexico 4A right now, number 1 in the district for 4A. The leading scorer tonight was Charlie Campbell with 26 points for Artesia. I think there were Vega ended up with 10. Eglin ended up with 6. Hodling ended up with 3. Kincaid with 6. Williams with 2. And I believe that takes care of the scoring for Artesia. For Lovington, your top scorer tonight was Cale Covington. I've got him with 15 points. I got him with 8 rebounds. I was trying to find 2 more, and I might have missed a couple in there for him, but I've got him down with 8 rebounds, 15 points. He had 4 steals, a couple of assists as well. And up next, it's Micah Pondo, 9 points, all trays, all in the first half. Jojo Perez had 4 points. Had Peyton Hernandez with 3 points. Cardenas with 2 points. Criswell with 2 points. Rivera with 2 points. Perez with the 4 points. I believe I said that. Valenzuela with 3 points. And Donovan Gomez with 2 points. And that's it as far as the scoring goes for Lovington. So Artesia led at the end of the first, 10-9. Lovington led at halftime, 24-19. Lovington with a slow third quarter, some cold shooting. Their three-point shooting was very cold in the second half. It was hot in the first half, and they turned over the ball too many times, and Artesia won the rebounding battle against them as well. And Artesia ended up at the end of the third, 37-30, and then at the end of the game, 56-42 final score. It doesn't look like Casey Pack, Coach Pack, going to come over and talk with us, so we'll go ahead and wrap things up. We do want to say congratulations to the Lady Cats as they defeated Artesia Lady Bulldogs 62-41 in the game before the boys, and a good hard battle by the Lovington boys. They just couldn't sustain their second. They had a great second quarter, and they just fell a little flat in the third, and Artesia was able just to stretch that out against them too much in the fourth quarter. So still, good to see, good game. Lovington is still very solid. They fall to 14-10 on the season. They are now 1-3 in district. So we'll see how it all comes out. They've got 2 more district games next week. They're both home games, and that's a good thing. So on Tuesday night, we will be back at Wildcat Gym, and it's going to be Lovington hosting. Lovington is going to be hosting Goddard on Tuesday. So we will be there and have those games on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. So thank you very much for watching and listening, and thank you very much to Evie Tiff Stuber, for monitoring and communicating about audio and video from One Radio Square. I'm Dawn Morgan saying so long, and until Tuesday night, we hope and wish safe travels for all the Lovington fans here going home from Artesia to Lovington. And until Tuesday night, good evening.